Smasnug. Samsung's a strange company. Like, they make a lot of stuff that has nothing to do with other things. But Yamaha does the same thing, but a bit cooler, I think. But to do with MP3 players, Samsung's been there since the beginning. Look at this ancient creative nomad. I mean, ready for like the USB port? Well, this reeks of the olds, mate. I believe Samsung actually made this unit and then Creative just slapped their branding on it. Back when the dock was bigger than the guy. Well, don't mind me while I glove up, mate, just because today's a special day. Well, today is basically a nugget clear out special. I have so many stinking nuggets that I collected back in like 2020. I believe nearly all of these are brand new in box. Nuggets like turning back into oil, thus the gloves. And this is the Smasnug-nugg-a-thon. Samsung's king for bloatware. We might install enough of it in the EPC to brick it. Let's hope. This first one is from 2001. Like, that's when the iPod first ever came out. Reeking of the times. Oh, mate. 32 megabytes built in. Stinking Tonka tough looking logo here. Whoa, it does USB. I mean, yeah, USB was a selling point at this point. And Samsung like to call their players, yep, this was their thing. The Samsung, yep, MP3 music file playback. Wow, 32 megs built in. My goodness. Expansion slot, neat beans, equalizer. I mean, it's like have bass or not have bass. Remote control. Preloaded music, that was like a pretty big deal. I mean, I loved my first ever MP3 player. It had Hotel California on it. So I had something to listen to on the car ride home. It shows you how long Black Eyed Peas have been around. Oh, good, it comes with a remote controller. Earphones. Oh, it comes with two. Software. Eat it, EPC. You're gonna get bricked. And a belt clip. Jeez, mate, we're gonna need 133 megahertz to run this nug. I do like external remotes. That's good. Listen to internet music anytime and anywhere. Has no moving parts, so there's no skips, bumps, or jitters. Yeah, that's because everyone was still using a Discman, and these are like the skip. RIP CD tracks. Yeah, RIP CDs, huh? Hey, did you know they sound better than Spotify? And when you buy it, you can keep it? Internet music. I love how they're calling it that. Like, digital music was a freak show for people. They couldn't believe it. I can't stinking yep it anymore. Uh-oh, this one isn't new, but goody, it might have music on it still. Yeah, I don't think Samsung packaged it like that. We'll get to the nugget in a bit. Ooh, ooh, hang on, but we got a test. Look, I can destroy my thumb and what? No, I'm not touching. You see what the gloves are for now? Hey, it's all new looking though. Did someone just add cardboard for the sake of it? Oh, these yep buds. Oh, goody, my yep cradle with loose plastic. My yep desk. Yep. Alright, we're going to destroy the EPC in a bit. Hang on, we got to get... Oh, interesting that it's got this, like, touty-pouty woman looking this. Because I've also got this, which is, like, the same guy, but just different. I mean, look how many warranty stickers they put on it. Digital excitement. Yep. Ooh, who picked yellow and green? Smasnug. One nugget at a time. Tell me about my creating and deleting MP3 files. Yep, it needed a whole segment for that task. I like how these dots look like greasy fingerprints from like someone having KFC. Oi, my ass were completely rotten. Smasnug, you owe me 2 bats. Whoa, what is MP3? What is? Yup. Such a stupid name. Sorry, Samsung, but it's just not a good name. This is a good manual though. Modern instruction manuals are just like the engineering pages, like literally detailing what it is. But this has actually been like, you know, someone has to draw all this. Oh, mate, this is what you had to go through. I mean, we're going to know about installing the PC. No. Let's figure that out ourselves. Because we can't look at the nugget until we got the software running. Oh, wow. Look how good the cables they gave you back in the day. Oh, there's the remote. Cool. Looking forward to that. Goody. It's the EPC. Engage the nug. Yay, there's my boy. Hey, back when Windows wasn't some data-hungry, AI-infested, ad-ridden pile of rubbish you should avoid. Logitech mouse. Oh yeah, that's right. We got to install the human interface device. There it goes. My human interface device is working. Still using the same old portable disc. It's just a bit of chocky-bicky. Don't worry about it. Ding dong. Let's get me yap on. Sorry, EPC, like, you're just doomed to have bloatware on it. Hey, I've already got Yep Explorer. Uh-oh, is this... I hope it's different software. I want multiple Yeps. The disk drive is making horrible sounds. Hey, champ, you good? Old mate. Oh, no. EPC. Just give it. Give it. All that chocky bicky getting in your head. I'm going to try once more. Yes! I mean, I should say, yep! Hang on, this is the same looking thing as... Yep, is the portable MP3 player. Okay, I think I've already got it. I'm just going to install everything. This isn't the installation. This is it preparing to install. Yeah, more bloatware. No, don't. That's fine. Oh, what? Hey, we'll exit then. Oh, yeah, this is 2001 all over again. Everything has to be marble for some reason. Everything's just like plain text looking garb. I'm home. What is this? Take 5? What have you installed on my computer? It's more real player crap. Go away! Go away! So much bloatware. I'm so happy already. All right, let's get the nugget. We can actually look at this now. Get my Yep band out. I don't know why you need another battery cover. Oh, it's entombed in plastic. Oh, yeah, proprietary things. Everyone gets mad at Apple for it. They didn't invent it. Now, we gotta use this cable because it's freak nugget standard. Oh, geez, without the remote, there's no effing screen. Oh, okay. All right. The remote's very important. Oh, cool. It juts out the side. Oh, it just flies off. That's why they give you a spare. You're definitely going to lose it. No one bought these, by the way. Oh, what a stupid McGumpus. All right. Where's the power button? Power. Yep. Wow. All right. Oh, of course. There's music preloaded on it. Oh, what? The audio comes out. Not out that. All right. That's Smasnug. That is not great, Smasnug. Yeah, I'm not impressed. Is it playing or what? Oh, this is the dark days of portable media. It's impossible to figure out how to work this thing. Hey, where's my black eyed peas? Yeah? Play. Nothing's coming out, mate. All right, I'm doing one angry now. Well, let's plug it in the computer and see. Let's do it. Oh, everything's got to have a rubbery thing to deteriorate on it. Oh, do I have to turn it on as well? Really? Yeah, okay, yeah. It's a yipney. Oh my gosh, and there's still an install wizard. This is digital music in the dark days. Oh, get out. I've already installed the Yep rubbish. Yep Explorer. Build 1.0. Yes, so good. Oh, it doesn't even appear. Yeah, fine. Search. Good luck. Just do anything. Continue anyway. Oh, does it want the disc? I've already installed all the crap. Digital music in the thousands, mate. Hey, E. Go. Did that work? My Smasnug's ready to use, apparently. Where is it? Oh, is that it? Oh, wait, no, that's the disc. Ah, dingus. Where's my Smasnug? Where is it? Yep, Explorer, come on. This should just be drag and stink and drop. Honest. What a pile of rubbish. That is so annoying. I believe in nothing now. What about the different Yep? Ooh, this one's kind of sticky feeling, but looks way nicer. Oh, that same Yep disc, the same that. Everything's the same. Oh, it needs bats as well. You know, I don't care. No. Well, quick smell of the buds. The right one is quieter than the left one, and that's just what you want. And unfortunately, these are historical, so they must go back in the bag with the nugget. Look, mate, I hear you. You want something that just looks absolutely grotesque and that no one would ever want that shape in their hands. Yup, what is this shape? What is that? Who's this? It's got the same songs on it. Whoa, 64 megabytes this time. It's got a wow cradle and armband. Samsung is not good at marketing. Whoa, does date and time. Jeez, we had everything back then. It's got the same looking list of contents. It's got the same rip and internet whatever on this side. Oh, I just realized. Look. It's got the same kind of screen going on. See, I told you, it's a Smasnug thing. This packaging is gigantic for such a tiny idiot thing. Well, here we go. Brand new, mate. Losing the collectible on this one, huh? Don't you love this crimped plastic packaging that's impossible to get into even with dressmaking scissors? Oh my goodness. Why? Why? I don't want to discombobulate the packaging. I'm so glad we're done with this style of packaging. I mean, not that many people suffered with this. No one bought these. Oh, hey, I should work for eBay. Hey, get it? Get it? old video. Oh, let my nug be free. Better be loaded with treasures. It's the same box. They're just reusing the same box. Samsung, you lazy dopes. Oh, it's all the same crap in it. Oh, no. Oh, that cable's took a licking. Oh, it's the wow case. It's the same software. That's actually really nice looking. Oh, that's really cromulent quality feeling. What? It's just a small chain to hang from your nose. A yep chain. The following is missing from the README file. Oh, God. Why don't you just correct it? That's lazy. Hey, it didn't matter. No one bought these. There it is. This ambiguous egg-looking idiot thing. I mean, again, it's like the same quality manual, which is good. Oh, I doubt I'm gonna get this working either, because it's like the same thing. Yeah, it's a high-tech beast. Oh, here's the nugget. My brand new nug. I can't grip the plastic with gloves. There we go. These are the same buds as before. Oh, they smell like they've exploded already. Oh, why? This thing's turned into a real technological fart box over the past couple of decades. Do I have to use this cable? Oh, this is what the gloves are for, folks. That's gross. Let's just plug it in, watch it do nothing, and then put it in its box again and move on to the next nugget, because this is awful. Let's see in its wow cradle and other poorly marketed items. And there you go. Is that it? Am I egging correctly? Really? It just covers all of it, does it? That's so good, Samsung. I'm so proud of you. Get the freaking bat in there. Oh! It thinks it's in 2001. Yeah, fine. Yeah, 5 songs. Come on, can we hear something? Is this volume up and down? No. Volume? No, really. How do you adjust the volume? I'm not getting the manual to check. What? Oh, you press and then the buttons. That is terrible. Why aren't I hearing anything? What's wrong with my Smasnuggets? Man, this primitive UI. This is why people just bought iPods. Oh, yeah, remember this guy? Yeah. The speaker works fine. What's wrong with the Smasnuggets? You piece of crap. Max volume, and then nothing. I did have a listen of these on that guy off camera, and yeah, like all mids, and just, yeah, terrible. Miracle. Can we get a single Smasnug to work? Connect. Yes. It said connect. Found new device. Yeah. Yes, do whatever. Just do it. Just search. Oh, the old days were terrible. Can you see why a lot of people just stuck to their CD players for a bit? Can you see why those who decided to jump on the digital bandwagon got an iPod? This is no longer talking to the computer. It's just playing music to nobody. Yeah, there you go. And now it's making doo-doo-dung noises, and it's no longer saying connected, and it's no longer appearing on the thing. Good. All right, this is its Yep disc. Yep, it's the portable MP3 player. Install it. Install everything. Yeah. Install. So much yep trashware. This is so current, Samsung. Go Samsung. Do what you do best. Install the everythings. Oh, we gotta restart the thing. All this for this. Yeah, we got another yep, baby! Whoa, we got heaps! I like this one. Oh, hang on. Everything's turning into yeps. Okay, everything's now readable by yep. What about this one? Huh? Is this one gonna work? Oh, jeez. Skip. Okay. Wow, what a beautiful UI. I like this drowning saxophone here. That's all I can see it as. Hey, can you actually, like, see my dingus? See, this is the problem with these kind of, like, programs. It just doesn't know what to do. Like, people say, like, how bad iTunes was. iTunes was a saint compared to what everyone else was doing. See, like, nothing's popped up to say that there's a yep nug in here. All right? Connect. Oh, good. And, yep. Nothing's appearing here. Nothing's appearing anywhere. Oh, my goodness. All right. Next nugget. I know people get mad in my videos. They're like, oh, all he does is just like play music out of them and put them back in the box. It's like, well, that's all they do. And in this case, they don't even do that. See, if this was Christmas morning 2002, You just have to sit down all day and fight this idiot to get it to play something. I ain't fighting it. I've been filming for 1 hour currently. That's how long this is taking and how many times I'm trying. Yep, more like, nah. So Apple made iTunes before the iPod, right? I guess Samsung was putting 2 and 2 together that, you know, when you make a device, you should support it with good software so the whole experience isn't bumholes. Well, Samsung being the marketing geniuses that they are, they're like, iTunes? Huh, that's not cool. We got X-Tunes. It's the X-Tunes. Yup. Oh, look, it's got the same old songs on it that I can't listen to. But you get double in the music, though. Whoa! 128 megabytes, mate. That's stinky huge. Remote and screen. Now we got both. Oh, that's a battery pack. That's a heaps good idea. You slip a double screen in there and go. Same requirements. I mean, this isn't long after the other ones. I mean, MP3s were advancing very quickly. I mean, I wouldn't call this advanced. Hey, it's brand new. Can you believe no one bought this? Apple iPods came in a cardboard box. Ow! Oh, my friggin' hands. Oh, it's a music player, not a secret government device. Oh, finally. Oh. You make me so mad, Samsung. Ooh, what is this, like, plastic? Again, it's the smell of burnt electronics. Ooh, there's the battery booster. The Yep Smacker. That's actually a great idea, and it's made out of metal and everything. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's bugger all in here, Smasnug. Oh, thanks for the... Oh, all right. Gives you a battery charger. That's nice. Thank you. But this packaging's so wasteful. Can you believe no one bought this? Oh, a little Yep disc. A micro Yep. A Yelp. Cables. Same looking crap buds. Ooh, gold. Look out, Smasnug. And the Yep remote. Yeah. Ooh, and an actual wallet looking thing. Ooh, this is nice. And it has breakfast in it. Is that a pocket for... what, like that? Is that how this works? Where's the headphone come out? It seems like less of a good idea the more I handle it. Whoa! Right! It gives you one of these kind of rechargeables. Interesting. That's pretty... Ooh. Huh. Right. So that's so you can power it on triple screens or the chewy ones. That's quite well featured, but we only care about one thing, and it's disgusting. We've got to get more Yep software. Oh, this ominous little Yep disc. I used to love these mini CDs. There we go. Yep, it's the digital audio player. There it is, all hooked up in the side like that. Ah, so it does fit in the case with it. Install everything, mate. Let's ruin this computer. Yeah, just do it. Yeah, get it on there. I don't care if it's already got Audio Manager. Put it on there twice. Look at these cables they used to give you. Big ferrites in it, big length to it. Now you don't even get headphones. Oh, this is crap. Look how many little fiddly panels for it to like break off. This is way too fragile. Well, that's booting up. I'm going to put this in there. Will it turn on? Oh, low battery. I just put a fresh one in there. What? Oh, we just fired up there. You idiot, it's a... Oh, man, these Smasnugs need to use a lot of power. Yeah, that's a brand new book cell. Take it back, this is really dangly and like kind of crap. Come on. Yeah, that's it. Come on, baby. Hang on, I'm gonna wait on you. Oh no, why'd you turn off? If you can't run on a single AAA, then why... Have my book cells been sitting too long? Is that the issue? All right, no arguments here, because that gumstick battery is absolutely cooked. This is the best we've got. Whoa, look how low the battery is. Oh, man, we gotta hurry. We gotta hurry. We gotta hurry. There it is. All right, I don't care about the dock. Just anything. Can we hear anything from a Smasnug? Why not? Why not? And it's out of battery. Gosh! Only these ancient Smasnugs are having an issue outputting to... I'm getting so upset. This is worse than a nugget Lucky Dip. And they're brand new Samsungs. Oh, does it need the... And look, it can't do anything without the battery. And you saw me put a brand new battery in this. A battery that has sustained many a nugget on this channel. No junk. Next. Nice one, Smasnug. And the headphones are the same. They're all the same. They all sound the same. It's not getting better. Yeah, it's just such a dumb looking shape. And look, there's the screen. Actually, there you go. The exact same screw. That's the link. The missing link. 128 megabytes, mate. That's up there for yeps. The same music we haven't been able to hear, and now it says 64 megabytes below Techno series. Wow, this font, that's so edgy. Looks like Quake or something. It's the same requirements. It's the same crap. Ew! Ooh, is that the remote for this? 3D sound effect. Settle down, Samsung. Settle down. Yep, it's the same guy. Samsung's very good at doing that. Just taking the same nugget. Oh, it's the same packaging. It's the same. Damn it, Smasnug. Wow, I haven't seen an egg bag in years. Hey, someone been in here. Someone's been in here. Whoa, a smart media card, finally. Oh, weird. Yeah, these are so dainty. Like, this looks really neat. 64 megabytes. Yeah, the exact same yep buds. There's the toxic looking snowflake. Proprietary, love to see it. Hey, is this another one? I get two. Oh, that yep disc. Belt clip and our Nug guide. Whoa, what is this? Someone, all right, this is used. Yeah, and someone bought one of these things. Oh, I wish I had the price on it. That would have been really funny. These were gratuitously expensive. Yeah, the freakish user's guide. Oh, it's the same art style. Yeah, I mean, I like to see that. It's just the same old idiot. Same old idiot. Hang on, someone printed something? 2005? Oh, that's cute. This is someone getting Real One going, and they folded it up and put it in the box. Oh, that's so good. Wow, color printer. I love time capsule stuff. Well, here's our Smasnug. Oh, it's heavy. Hey, it's still got its peel on it. Huh? So did someone use this or not? Now, Samsung, these are brand new batteries, but they have been sitting for a couple years. Is that good enough for you? Is that good enough for you, Samsung? Is that good enough for you? Whoa, gold contacts. Get back, hunky cat. Oh, that's right. You slot it in the top. Hang on. Uh-huh. That's so good. Does play turn it on? It does! Welcome to Yep! It's got music! Come on! Come on! It works! We've got music out of an MP3 player! It's copyright as heck, mate, but like, it's actually doing it. It's playing music. Oh, thousands music. It actually has instruments in it. Oh, that's better. Pop that, and then play. Yeah, okay. Uh-oh, it's died. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's just balked on me. Mate, where you going? We're hanging out. It was good. Oh, have we just watched a nugget die? That's working. Oh, hang on. We're back. Oh, no, it's still working. It's just a horrible UI. Oh, let's plug it in the EPC. Yep, here we go again. Can we get one of these to talk to a computer? Yep, it's the portable MP3 player. Just install all of it. Do it. Oh, yeah, let's modify it. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit next, and okay. I think that's it. Oh, good. Yeah, we are installing more crap. Gross. I'm in that nug. Here we go. Connect MP3. We found it. Samsung Yipanadu. Oh, yeah. Look, just find it. Install it. You gonna find it? Oh, goody. There's two different. Oh, just any of them. Yeah, just do it. Anything for my Yip Nug. Find it on the disk. No! I have a working computer, I have the software, and I still can't get a freaking... I'm starting to wonder why people didn't buy these. We're still going. This one's cylindrical, and it's just like a bog standard looking... Yep! And I think this is where a lot of bootlegs got their rip-off from. She's looking cool. Hey, same music I've almost been able to hear. And yeah, strange packaging, I guess because it's meant to hang? But, yeah. And, yeah, this quite clearly seems used. Like a can of beans or something. Uh-huh. Oh, wow, there's a big slab of idiot plastic. Smasnug, why? Hang on, this is brand new. Did someone open this, look at it, and go, no. Oh, what? What is this? It's jammed. It's stuck. Is anything behind that? Or is that just like a padded mattress? It is. This is stuck. I can't do it. It's actually... That's a breathing hole for it. I think it's making a vacuum and sealing itself. I'll fix that. Oh, what? Smasnug, why? This is the worst episode I've ever done. I actually don't get this. What, and now we gotta go from the other side? What the heck? It even says open, but I can't do it. I mean, this is a problem that befelled no one, because no one bought these. This is the worst packaging I've ever dealt with. And even if I got it, be like, oh no, I can see the disc at the bottom. Doing it. I'm getting there. I'm finally making headway. It even says open, and it's not doing it. This is harder to open than an iPod. And I'm sure someone told me how to open this and it was like trivially simple, but I don't know why you can't just get the product. Hey, if you smash it on the floor like the idiot that it is, yeah, you get some headway. Oh, is that the CD stuck at the bottom? Ah. Oh. So, you get some crappy crap and a clip thing. Wasteful packaging. Yeah, that goes in there. Oh, the Yep manual. And yep, it's the same style as all the other ones, which means to say that it's fine. I like how it's all curly, so it's really hard to read. Crappy lanyard. Crappy buds. Oh, that one looks pretty good. Oh, this goes back in the box so well. Oh, sad. Like, this is rigid plastic, you idiots. Goes back in, so good. Oh, gosh, here's a nugget. Like, I mean, it's kind of nice feeling. Okay, that's how you get to the menu and record button. So, needlessly engineered. This is such a dumb way to do it. And then it's the battery cover. Does the rocket work? Oh, I think this old rocket's tired. Smasnug number 2 that can talk to a speaker. Incredible. Gotta talk over it because content. Still gotta try and hook it up to a stinking computer though, and that's, yeah. I hate this though, that's so fiddly. More Smasnug bloatware! Get on there, mate! I mean, we've yepped it up pretty good, there's a lot of yep going on. Yep is the digital audio player. Yeah, I think it's just the same garbage over and over and over again. Yeah, see, look, it's the same software, it's fine. Impossible task. Will it actually talk to a computer? Yep! Do it! Do it, baby! Cancel. Where is it? If I know what I'm doing wrong, right? I've installed the idiot software, and still it just goes nah, and nothing appears. Oh gosh, I think the only chance I got is these kind of newish ones. You know, they might actually just talk over USB and not require fancy ho-hum whatever software this is used. Or is it? I mean, like, it looks factory wrapped and someone's given this to Goodwill? I hope this is brand new. Look at this crappy box though. Like, it's round, so is a music note. What the frig's an og? This is looking brand spankers. Oh no! Now that I like. I'd never want to have to call up 1-800-SMASNUG. Yep, gross buds. I mean, who knows? They might be better. Ooh, inbuilt lanyard. I take it back. These aren't good. There's our nugget. There is... Wow. That's peak design if I've ever seen it. No screen or nothing. Yeah, and it's just like a souffle. That's... Oh, this is awful. This is such a nugget. What else does it come with? Foamy bits. Oh, they're selling you like a stinking tumble dryer because that's how Samsung do. Quick start guide. It does nothing. Look at the engineering drawing. It does nothing. And oh my goodness, we have to the new bloatware. This is not Yep. Yeah, Samsung's gotten rid of the Yep branding at this point. What year is it? This is about 2006. The end days of the MP3 player. More bloatware! Take that, EPC. Ooh, look at the headphone thing. It's got a Dorcas on it, so I can't plug it into anything. Samsung, you are literally effed in the head. Oh, wow, look how good this looks. Yeah, I just installed it, whatever. 2008, for shame. You put this out after the iPhone? Samsung Media Studio. Oh, they love that bloatware. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever, mate. Yeah, go on. Yeah, scan it. Scan it. It's found a lot of crap. Hey, there's Scarlet Fire. Yay. Okay, it works. Let's see if this works. In you go. Like that. There it is. My Yipper. Put Scarlet Fire on it. No, wait. Why? Why'd it go away? No, go. That's it. All right, I'm going to grab it. In. It's doing it. We're actually doing something. Can we eject? Is that eject? What does that do? Nothing? Can I properly eject? I'm just gonna yank it. Uh-oh. This might not work because the battery's cack. All right, everyone. The first one I've gotten to talk to a computer, and the battery's cack, and you have to use the headphone jack to charge it, which means you can't listen to it at the same time. Go on, razzle dazzle. Ooh! It's got an extendy bit on it. That's the cheapest, most rubbish USB thing I've ever seen. What is this little? Oh, that's nothing. Thank you, Samsung. Oh, the same disc. Can you believe no one bothered with these? Oh, that's an accessory. That's not landfill. This is when like Samsung had just given up. Oh, that's lovingly folded. That's really nice. They really wanted to make sure you got this in good condition. Oh. All that land waste for this. And this is land waste. Oh, well, we have to install it. That's the rules. This EPC's taking a beating. Oi! Look how much Samsung we've got on the desktop now. This is good. Hey, the headphones can actually plug into things. Incredible. These headphones are actually like a reasonable step up. They're okay. Like, waiting to be picked up from school in 2007, listening to System of a Down, I'd be okay with it. Oi, where's my Yep software? Although this isn't called a Yep. No Yeps here. 07. Go on, install it, mate. Ruin my computer. Oh, cute. Look, you press the button. That's nice. I mean, it doesn't... All right, it's not good. Oh, whoops, I accidentally uninstalled it. No, you put that bloatware back on. Look, it's installing what? Xvid? Good. More rubbish. Yeah, I'm ticking all the boxes. Just put it on. Yeah, all right. Yeah, next. Lame 3D codec. This is lame. So much software. So much software. All right, let's plug this idiot in. Oh, get effed. No way. This is way too late in. Yeah, why? It should just plug and play. Ooh. Okay, it doesn't talk to the Mac either. No, I thought the later Samsungs would drop this proprietary rubbish thing, but no, it's just something they just like to do. We barely synced any devices, but we've ruined this computer with bloatware. I'm very proud of that. So that's the Smasnug-nugg-a-thon, where we Smasnugged it up. So many different ones, and just so disappointing. Just at every turn, it stunk. It was just crap. Can you believe no one bought these? And it's really sad because you can see that Samsung tried everything except for making something good. That's where they could have improved. Well, that's it. Huge thanks for watching. Big thanks to me floaties, mate. You can head over there. Frank's there. And mate, you know, I'll see you all next time. Frank's gotten into my pimp suit jacket from my old gigging days. Wait, she's in the sleeve. That proof Frank's in the sleeve. Frank, we caught you. You're in the sleeve, Frank. Frankie, you're so stylish, Frank. Oh, she gone. I finally have them. It's just been forever, but I finally have them. You'll go, duh, why didn't you get them sooner, you both an Aussie idiot? Also, duh, why didn't Dyson release them the Aussie sooner? Took forever. I joined the email list way back at the very, very beginning. I had to have these freaks. They have been available in Australia for a little bit, but I just forgot they existed, like a lot of people. But Dyson, makers of windy things, that's their gig. People got real excited about this because they're headphones with windy bits. And what a case. There's a glaring issue, we'll get to it, but made the head pahonies. The thing I noticed about these when I first got them, they smelt like a brand new motorbike helmet. I actually think they look pretty awesome. It's kind of futuristic and steampunk at the same time, and they're built epic. Like, this is, stonky, as they should be, because they're gratuitously expensive. Or are they? The price keeps coming down. I mean, I've seen these in cashies already. Like, if you go to their website, you learn about the development of these, like, you know, why are they doing it? Apparently, it started out as a backpack with a mouthpiece. The whole idea was portable air filtration. Where's our star? Where's our shining beast? It's got a magnets. the photos, it looks super rigid and almost like this hard-fitting thing. It's not. It's floppy. And I get it. It's because headphones need to swivel, right? Our ears don't, whatever. Our ears don't point out the sides. They stick kind of forwards, like they're angled forwards. And so they have to be able to swivel, so they can fit your head, mate. And it's this swiveliness and adjustability for our greasy heads that makes this just kind of, it's like soft silicone and hard kind of plastic, but that's the vents, and there's like a screen in there. So like air quality. If you don't think about air quality at all, you are absolutely living in a beautiful place of the world. There are millions of people who are just packed into places where it's like living inside of like a running exhaust pipe. There's like air quality index websites where you can just go around and see what it's like. There's all sorts of metering stations all around the world. It shortens more lives than frickin' anything else. It's like sleep, mate. It's a basic thing, but it keeps you alive. So I'm not against the idea of portable air filtering. Like my studio here is in an industrial dump hole zone. I'm pretty sure Sega back in the 90s looked at this area and went, there we go, the second stage for Sonic 2. Yo, you can see my warehouse from there. And I've actually got one of Dyson's stick fans, right? They're ridiculously expensive, amazing on electricity, and it's got that screen in it that does monitoring. And what it's showing me is at like 3 in the morning, there's like a factory or something that fires up around here making something terrible because it like graphs all the VOCs and chemicals and things, and you see a boom. And also to get the eggy smell of this area out of here, I had to like get into carbon filtering. People mention how nice it is in here. I had to work for it. So yeah, as someone who squats in an industrial zone, I get it. For my car channel here, quite often we're wearing respirators, like the proper like gas mask looking things. And the problem with those is that they get so swampy, you could pour out a glass of water from the inside of them. Vomitronic, right? And Dyson was like trying to get some sort of air filtering where it's not onto your face. And then not only that, the air coming in is fresh, not just you pulling it through yourself. But this is a brand new tech device, which means it kind of sucks. You need the stinking Dyson app to do anything with this. Sure, the app does add features like, special monitoring thing, which I will talk about, but it's more passwords. It's more like trust that the company isn't going to F your data up and you're going to have use issues. Talk to Optus. They know how to make people hate them. Like, you can't even turn these on and just do basic stuff. Like, without the app, these are a lead weight. So it's already a mega to me. When I did finally fire these up and get this flop-tastic, beautifully engineered visor on, the first thing I noticed, right, air quality. Apparently these have carbon filters. I just like, carbon filters, that's how you get rid of smells. Carbon's reactive, smells are chemicals, chemicals bond to carbon, very friendly. You've captured smells. For like the first hour of using this idiot, it would just blow off-gassing formaldehyde VOC smells, like new product smell. And it gave me a mega headache. And you can't run this thing off your head. You take it off your head so you can just breathe while it off gases. It goes, I had to have it strapped around my knee and just have it blowing on max. It still kind of stinks. Worse than that, this stupid visor nearly never registers. So you have it clicked on, right? Like you don't force it, even though you kind of have to. And until like you kind of push and adjust it, it won't work. It's like 50-50 if the visor works on a quick like clack clack, let's go. Points loss on all of the noises these headphones make when you're wearing them. The voice to the bonks and binks and noises that happen, they're number one, way too effing loud, and they are so irritating. I don't know how they picked some of the most irritating noises I could have, startling me that they're too noisy. If you want to adjust your face, you got this stupid visor in your way that's very floppy and not very reliable in its connection. So Dyson sells these to like anybody. They want this to be everyday wear. Like, can't leave my house without my super suit. But then it's like, is this actually going to filter air while you're walking about? Because they're talking about like being on the bus and the person next to you smells bad. Fire up your air filters and make the smells go away. I get like this is adjustable. Yeah, look at it adjust. There you go, be amazed. And it does sit quite close to your face. Aerodynamics are weird. Like this car is more aerodynamic than this car, right? The wind doesn't care how good it looks to our human eyes. It just does what it does. And maybe with the airflow creating a barrier with it being close enough, but for walking about and stuff, I don't know. I thought these were for people sitting at a desk and they were effectively cabled headphones, but not for audio, just so you can and give it power for it to run, because when you got these fans going, mate, with the noise cancelling on, kiss your bats goodbye. But yeah, they are Bluetooth headphones, which means it's got a stinker microphone in it. I guess, you know, we've got to have a listen to that.
So like this one time, mate, I figured that like I wasn't happy and fulfilled in my life because I wasn't getting enough wind in my day. Like doctors don't bring up enough that like people need more wind, mate. And so like I'm gonna find a way to get more wind, hey. So I found this place that's like a little bit windier, and I'm feeling like a little bit better. So maybe if it's like super windy, I'll feel like super good, mate. And mate, like I found the windiest spot of all, and I gotta say, mate, it feels actually it's okay. I mean, because like the plastic smell that's coming through, and like it's taken a long time to go away. And actually, the more I smell it, the more I don't care about anything else. Is anyone else tasting purple?
So it does well to cancel out the fan sound for the most part, because the mic is so garbo and terrible that it would actually take a decent mic to hear it. So well done. You crapped your way to victory. All Bluetooth mics sound the same. Where's the revolution, right? We're just stuck on a loop. The highest fan setting though, that's when it was noisy. There was like this whole bunch of static sitting underneath it. But bad news, this is normally the point where, you know, bust out the freakish ears on a stand and we compare them to the Herdo 600s. But these wouldn't let me play anything. That's right, sitting on the ears? Nope. You're not wearing your headphones. There's settings for calibration, right? Because apparently if you change the ear cups on these, you can just explode their brain. They go, I don't know how to be headphones anymore. I actually tried calibrating these on the ears. Nah, I even tried to make sure I was touching them in some ways. Or is it a capacitance thing? I was able to put them loosely on my knee and get them to work. I could put them on my head and pull them off my ears for a point and they'll keep working. Sitting on the ears, nothing. So I'll just have to substitute these for the only other Dyson product I have. Memes aside, the fans do ruin the sound. I was hoping to get that recording. Yeah, on the lowest setting, funny enough, they're even worse. It has this big low bass to it, and you can feel it kind of, no, not vibrating. There's mechanical stuff going in. I mean, it's awesome. You can see the fan in there, and like, here's the filter out here. Oh, I haven't even. Ooh. Oh, there's your carbon. I mean, it's technically a thing of beauty. It means these motors are pulling through the filter. They're under load. They're not just happily spinning. They're doing work. On the highest level 3, it's actually better. There's less vibrations. I guess because high-pitched noises are easier for the noise cancelling to cancel out. You know, bass is very difficult. But then it's louder for everybody else. Not that you'd know, because the noise cancelling this is really good. My test is playing the drums. How tolerable is it? And it's quite tolerable. It's not as good as real earmuffs, so I can't get crazy loud, but I can still get very loud. And on the topic of sound quality, they sound great. Of course they do. The HD 600s are from 1997. Humanity has figured out how to make things sound good for human ears. They sound great with great noise cancelling. They just weigh a ton. But these are effectively just headphones with a subscription. Huh? A subscription? Well, yeah, you gotta buy new filters, you idiot. You're indebted to them forever. And like, I don't see these being a big seller, so it's not like you're gonna find third-party ones easy. When I picked these up from JB Hi-Fi, apparently only one other person had ever bought them, and the only time they've seen people wear them were the Dyson reps who visit to like talk about Dyson things. As I said, man, the price on these keeps getting lower and lower. The tech person in me goes, these are pretty effing ridiculous. The way that these go on is just so hamstrung. It's smart alecky guts that don't let you use it in the way that you want to. And you know that cool case? Where the stink does this go? Like, really? Is this just meant to smash in there or something? Like, is that it? It's
I'm actually looking at the manual. Like, does it show the case even once?
Ooh, there it is.
Nah. Nah. It was Ulcho, mate. She's not happening. I have no idea. I gotta get the tears out of it somehow. and then it's gonna smell. Like, that looks like an old pair of undies stinking. Nah, and that's the end. I don't know.
Like a hard case, especially one this big, shouldn't be that confusing as to how you actually meant to get it all in there. Credit though for having one of the most beautiful USB-C charging cables I've ever seen. The thing that actually impressed me about these was the monitoring, the same thing I value out of my weird blade-looking fan guy. You can figure out how many pollutants are on the very bus that you're squatting in. And for some people, air quality is insanely important. You know, the older I get, the more open-minded I am to medical conditions where like you just can't stop coughing all day because of a particular reaction, but if you put on these like quite comfortable headphones that sound nice, now you can breathe more comfortably, then this is worth every dollar you've got. Then it's amazing. But as like a tech for tech kind of thing, like, oh, just get it, it's the latest thing, you know, turn heads like the Cybertruck. I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe they got excited, just another means of selling air filters to people. And the idea of everyday people suiting themselves up with stuff like this, you know, when really I thought this would be for, you know, like accountants and like executive people who work on oil rigs and like mines and stuff where it's really gross and dirty and like they just happen to have to be around the industry but kind of have nothing to do with it at the same time. Although, you know, reading reviews, someone said that during like wildfires and things that these did a really good job. The wind does feel nice when it doesn't smell like plastic, but for less money you can do an entire room. Those of you who need something like this, you're jumping up and down and you can't wait to get them. But most folks don't want to put more gear on their faces. It's kind of like the issue with VR, even like the new like, you know, cableless stuff that you just poink on. This is a lot of I'm still glad they exist in a Fiat multipler kind of way. I'm gonna cherish these forever. These are heaps funny in the headphone collection. So they're expensive, but they're built excellently. They sound great. The noise cancelling is fantastic, and they got a fun gimmick to it, and unless you need them, you don't need them. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to me floaties, mate. You know, extra vids, Frank's there, and you know, like, I'll smell us all next time.
Oh, Frankie! Are you on the floor, Frankie? Are you on the floor, Frankie? Frankie! Alright, I'm coming over. Frankie! Frankie, are you on the floor, Frankie? Are you on the floor, Franken? Really would like an answer about this floor Frank thing.
There it is, mate. Ticket to a listening experience that you didn't know you could have. So music is content and means that there are no rules to how you can absorb the content. It's however it means to you. I'm really into true crime. I don't do horror movies at all, but I'm infatuated with true crime. And quite often there'll be like a 2.5 hour episode of some long form thing, the whole interrogation, the entire everything in the background while I'm doing something else. And you know, and many of us do that with music. I mean, you know, call it bubblegum music. It's just something for your ears to chew on. But we can argue that if you're doing something else during the content, you're not really going to absorb it very much. Hey, if you watched Shrek 2, but you're on your phone the whole time scrolling memes, you're going to miss a bunch of stuff. So as I said, there's no wrong way to interact with content. It's just got to make you happy. But there are many of us who want to have a heightened listening musical experience, but all we're rocking is the set of, you know, these guys. What happened to you? What? I pulled these out of a drawer. Oh no. Oh, my first gen Apple Buds. They weren't good anyway. The thing about like audiophiles and critical listening is that everyone thinks that you need incredible gear to pull it off. Having really expensive gear is nice. It certainly helps. You're going to hear more. But where we lose a lot of the fidelity, a lot of the everything in the music that we're trying to hear is us and our environment. Now, back to this. So if you're watching a movie, it needs your eyeballs, it needs your earlobes, it needs everything to be focusing on it. But with music, you don't need your eyeballs. You don't need any of that stuff. And the human brain is just like a computer processor, right? If you bog it down with other things, it's gonna start chugging a bit slow and it's gonna start getting distracted. And in the content world, music's kind of weird because, yeah, you don't need your eyeballs. We're in this world where like a lot of entertainment is games. It makes more money than movies currently. And that's more than your eyeballs and your earlobes. That's then your fingertips and your agilities and whatnot. It's actually why games are so amazing. And why, if I wanted a big in-depth story, I'd just get back to playing Baldur's Gate 3. That game has consumed me, you know. Cue this. This is an eye blind. Simple as that. It just blocks out light. People use them for sleep. People use them on airplanes. And I adore it for listening to music. I mean it. It lifts everything up. Even if you're rocking dirty buds, they have no chance of actually plugging into anything anymore. You know, it's like Earth, Wind & Fire September. I always brought up the Bongo Man. How do you think I heard the Bongo Man? I'm telling you, when you shut off your eyes, all this extra brain power is now available to take in other stuff. Killing Me Softly with his song, the hiss of the tape. Yeah, you're hearing the hiss from the tape being reeled up. The reverb of just the room just being like, the angelic backing vocals. Electric Avenue. If you want like the 1980s super fun noises, at the time things that made electric bing bong noises was just all the rage, and they're just going for it. Now, there is a special ingredient that makes this work, and it's a special ingredient that some people cannot get their hands on. It's impossible. Out of stock, you can't get this special ingredient, and it's called peace and quiet. If you've got kids, or you work 2 jobs, or you study heaps, and you're in a share house, that's going to be the biggest barrier, unfortunately, is quiet. Although that's changed, because it doesn't matter what headphones you use, you're going to hear a massive bump just by turning your eyeballs off. So many of us have noise cancelling headphones. Like in the last 2 or 3 years, even like cheap bootleg headphones now have active noise cancelling. That'll do it. That's all it takes. Just take some of the noise off. A lot of songs only last 2.5 minutes plus. A lot of albums are only like 40 something minutes. You can get a whole album critically listened and like get the entire experience. I don't know, maybe it becomes part of your routine where you pull up to work a little bit early and sit in your car with an eye blind on and just listen to some songs. Maybe it's right before you go to bed. The whole house is quiet. Your kids are going to bed. Everyone's happy, right? And just for half an hour, you put your eye blind on and you just absorb some music. That's what I mean. There's no right way to listen to content. Like so many of us do it in found time when we're on the bus while we're waiting for a thing. I'd love you just to try it once. You can see just how much you get out of it. And look, you can put the pieces together from my thumbnail. How can this be done for free? Well, tie a t-shirt around your head. When I'm reviewing headphones, I'll honestly have my hands covering my eyes. That's how I do it. If you're wondering, well, why don't you just shut your eyes? That's even less. No. Keep your eyes closed in a bright room for me and tell me how long it takes before you just want to open your eyes so you're not keeping them shut. And also the bleed of the light coming through. I mean, stand out in the sun with your eyes shut and look towards the sun. All of a sudden, you're seeing red. You're seeing the inside of your smelly eyelids. I'm into telescopes, and I realized looking through telescopes, keeping one eye shut was annoying. I was focusing on keeping my eyes shut until I realized, just cover it, dummy. And everything was so much easier. And this is what this does. It means that you don't have to focus on keeping your eyes shut. You just literally sit there with your eyes open in the dark, absorbing your music. So this was just a quick doot for people who want to get more out of the music, and you've literally got free time, a quiet space, and a means of blocking your eyeballs. If you want some inspiration for some music to check out, soundtracks, Lord of the Rings, oh my goodness, video game music. Even going back to 8-bit, 16-bit era. And that's why I wanted to do this quick video just to say that, yeah, with Dirty Buds, listening to 16-bit game music, turning off your eyeballs, you're gonna lose it. So mate, do it in the comments below. What's some music that you've known forever that you can hum backwards, that you've now blocked your eyeballs and discovered new things? Big one for me was the Bongo Man in September. That's why I kept bringing it up. And you can't unhear the Bongo Man. Who's your Bongo Man? Tell me your Bongo Man. Where are the Bongo Men? And that's it. Thanks so much. Floaties, my vlog's there, Frank's there, and I'll see you all next time. She's still going, mate. That's not the date. Mate, we're talking about iPads. This is my iPad 4 from back in the day. I bought this brand new, and this is actually my original case again because the second case I got is now worse than this case. And now this one looks better again. So that's how long they've been using that port for. It's been fun watching the iPad flourish into what it is. I mean, when it first came out, everyone just joked, oh, it's just 4 iPhones stitched together. And for a long time, that kind of was what it was. It was like a slightly faster iPhone that also had less tech inside of it at the same time. Like, they never had good cameras. And controversial as well for people because, iPads are mandated in a lot of schools. And it's funny because I used to work in schools as a music teacher, the drums, mate. And I was there as schools just transitioned to iPads for the first time. And it's interesting because I went from students never bringing their homework, never knowing what the homework was, and just being like, oh, I don't know, I forgot, to never forgetting homework, always having their assignments and always having everything because they never left their iPad at home. And then seeing good parents monitoring the iPads properly, having like the passcode set up so you couldn't just install apps, although in 2020 kids found a way around it that they only just patched out. And for the most part, like, this is all a computer needs to be. I mean, honestly, the phone is now the everyday computer for people. Sitting around at home and I just want like general information or some quick shopping or whatnot, I'm never grabbing a laptop. It's called your toxic phone. But that's a regular iPad. We're not talking about the regular iPad, we're talking about the iPad Pro. Currently, in my opinion, the most useless, overpriced piece of tech that you can get, except maybe the Apple Vision. Now, ironically enough, as I say that, my whole content creation journey started with a 2015 iPad Pro, the first iPad Pro. And that was honestly, in my opinion, the best jump the iPad ever had, purely because big screen. I worked as a musician, doing gigs and touring and all that sort of stuff. Finally, it was worth reading off of. It was like an A4 piece of paper. But then every now and then we'd be reminded that you sometimes just can't beat the reliability of a piece of paper. GarageBand and iMovie, that built this entire empire and they're the best free apps ever made. And recently, the newest iPad Pro's come out and I'm here to tell you, don't buy it. Hey, and I'm doing as I say because here's my iPad Pro. No! It is not the newest one. What is this, last year's one? This has got an M2 in it. Like, they've jumped to M4 now because, I don't know, Apple doesn't know what they're doing. And I've had iPad Pros since 2015. I may not get the newest one every year, but I've stayed reasonably up to date. Look, I even got the keyboard case, the original one. Look at the use this baby's got. This is years old. And it's been kind of terrible because all the weight is in the front, so it just wants to topple over constantly, and you can't use it on your lap. Because again, all the weight is in the screen, which I think is the big deal with the newest one of these, having a really thin body to it, so it kind of stops doing that. Oh, and really fun for the first several years, the volume was all messed up. They fixed it now, but for a long time, it was backwards. And I still use my iPad Pro to this day. This records all my DankPods audio. All the time. I mean, currently, there's some other machine taking over so I can, have this in frame. But yeah, using GarageBand with a USB desk, GarageBand's awesome, it's simple, it does exactly what I need to do, and I like that I've got a backup of my audio on another device. And I've tried to actually adopt this for some real editing, some actual kind of work, because that's how Apple keeps selling the stupid iPad Pro, and I'm here to report it is borderline useless. Oh, what? Is there not enough power in here? Is it because it's so thin and there's no fan or something? No. These are monsters. These have heaps of power. These have the same processors in them as the desktops do. And the newest iPad Pro is the only one that has the M4 in it. So if you want an Apple thing with the latest architecture, it's called an iPad Pro. So wait, it's thin, powerful, beautiful screen, all the bips and bobs you can want. So what's wrong with it? How can I say that it's literally useless? iPad OS. iPad OS is like the Apple version of Windows Vista, stinking Windows 8, Windows 11. iPad OS made sense in the early days when it was just an embiggened version of an iPhone, but currently it's the biggest barrier to actually getting stuff done. Let me give you a very small example. So I have a whole gaggle of different channels that I do, and they all have different things they require for filming and stuff. Let me give you an example how I want to use an iPad for garbage time. We're amongst my dumpy car channel. This isn't a video yet. My car channel is just a dumpy car channel. I love dumpy, dumb, slow cars. They're so much fun, but I love getting the data on them, like the fuel economy, cruisability, then the 0 to 60 km/h launch times, and the G-forces. How could the slowest car almost have the most G-forces? Tony, you're a nugget. So something I'd love is to be able to capture the dashboards of all these hilariously cheap, silly cars, because they've all got a vibe. And look, a lot of car channels will put a GoPro there. I don't use GoPros anymore because I've lost more footage of GoPros than I ever gained, and that is not hyperbole. And a lot of the competition is just stupid clones. What I'd like to do is take a webcam and stick it like this, and then just capture the footage out of that. That's all I need, right? Strapping a phone here would be a nightmare, and there's legalities of having a phone like sitting in front of you like that. But you know, what if like webcam down to like an iPad in the glove box or something, or this handy head bucket area, because when you have an accident it'll catch your head matter, and so you can clean it out easier. That would actually be handy if the iPad was just this portable slate that could just capture footage off of whatever I plug into it. So look, we are in Final Cut. See, that's the problem with tablets, is that they get covered in schmutz. So webcam, chunk, expensive lightning cable, double chunk, to import video, okay, or no, camera. Okay, no, that's the, oh my goodness! You can see my Bork-tastic setup and my unkept hair. So let's just say I kerfuddle with this for a little while. I tried Google searching the problem, which is impossible now. Like, Google is dead. Like, you know, it's just sponsored spots and just absolute spam. You want to find information on the internet now? It's impossible. So I actually called Apple. It was a Sunday as well, and I gave them a ring to ask, what can this thing do? And admittedly, I actually got passed around for like 20-something minutes. It was really annoying. But I got a really lovely person who did all the research for me, went through, like, and they reported back to me that you can't plug webcams into these at all. No. Ironically, it'll pick up the microphone in this, not the video. You could wirelessly sync up a whole gaggle of iPhones that have them as separate cameras, all recording at once, and you could be a producer and just doink between them. But standard webcam. Let me show you how effed up this really is.
Oh, wow. You know, proof you don't want to meet your heroes. Here's the DankPod desk. Notice there's just this clearing where I film, and then there's just border wall of just e-waste. That's where the e-PC lives. There's the iPad Pro doing its iPad Pro thing that it does best, which is just be hooked up to a desk and just take orders. But this is a 2007 iMac. Dual core, baby, that's all you need. Now let me show you how important software is over hardware, right? This computer is so slow that Geekbench don't mention it. Like, you scroll right to the bottom, it ain't there, mate. What is this? A Lumina camera. I mean, I'll talk about this in my next Tech That Let Me Down special. Look forward to that. But anyway, it's a 4K whatever camera, USB-C, right? This thing predates USB 3. And look, here it is, running Logic Pro, right? This ancient beast, yeah? Casually in the background. Oh, what's this? It's something I prepared earlier. It's happily reading off of this. Right? This ancient nugget that is so slow it doesn't even appear in like benchmarking scores, happily reading off of this while running Logic Pro. And even better than that, it's even playing 1080p Mighty Car mods, all at the same time. I mean, this screen's like 40 pixels short of 1080, but it still counts. Look how good that, look, this is a 17-year-old computer, you know, and like, this is all at the same time. I simultaneously want to scream with laughter, that I do just want to scream with absolute angst. Because, like, this $100 out-of-date pile of rubbish is out-smacking a $2,000 Apple slate of rubbish. And this is even an Apple thing! 17 years old! Why even go on the USB-C from USB 2.0? It still finds a way to work. So, like, it doesn't matter how much horsepower you got. Oh, we got the latest chips and all the latest AI. Everything's AI. Bork your music with AI. It's about software, right? Actual real software that you can actually do stuff with. I still unironically use this, you know, like Notes and iCloud work fine, totally fine. Anytime I got dot points that I got to read off of for a video, I'm reading it off of this. I'll update it on my phone and it'll boink here immediately. Every nugget dip you've seen me do, like playing with a computer, it's this computer capturing its own screen. If this isn't a sign that consumer tech is peaking, I don't know what is.
And there you go. Less useful than a 2007 iMac. The OS is everything. It doesn't matter how much power you give it. Incredible cosmic power. Big corporate restrictions. You know, a $2,000 iPad with like $50 a year software. Yeah, not even buy it outright like it's meant to be. And it's the most borked, useless experience there is. And take it from someone who's worked out of iPad Pro since they first came out. Yeah, for the poor sods using Adobe, and I beg yous to escape, and it's hard to escape. Took me 2 years to escape, right? They give it away to students while they're learning, and then once you've learned Adobe, you can't unlearn it. But like the Photoshop app, which is, you know, you can use the pen on these amazing screens. There's no pen tool in iPad version of Photoshop, which is like such an important tool All the software for this miserable slate is all borked. It's like intentionally designed to suck. No headphone jack. And that's why the new iPad is completely useless and it's just an absolute Bork factory. Unless you're a digital artist, I understand it. Like the screens that they put on these, the technology inside of the pencil and all that. If you're a digital artist, that's different. The expense of this is akin to an instrument. But if you're looking for a powerful computer, consider a 2007 iMac. You can get more done with it. And you're never going to buy these for the cameras. The cameras on iPads have always stunk. They're like 5 years behind what they put in the iPhones. This is so carefully nerfed to fit in their crappy product strategy. All their devices now run the same processors, right? They're all on the ARM architecture. Macs can run iPad apps now. iPad OS needs to go away. It just needs to be Apple OS, right? And you have the touch version and the desktop version. And the way I can see it working is that iPhones only go to the desktop version when it's plugged into a monitor. iPads can be like both. You can opt for touch interface or the desktop interface, and then the laptops and the desktops should be desktop only. I'd love to live out of my phone where I plug it into a display, keyboard and mouse, and I can just manage files, manage folders. There's a files app in this, but it's miserable. Anything to do with an iPad is miserable. So until they ditch iPad OS, and unless you're like a graphic designer and you want to stay right up to date with all that sort of stuff, don't get this. Literally, the day that they ditch iPad OS, that's when it's worth getting one of these. Linus's review of the new iPad Pro, I compared it against a 2018 one for YouTubing and regular stuff. It's no faster. All this performance is going nowhere. And so that's how I can do a review on the new iPad Pro without having the new iPad Pro, because in my entire existence of using them, I've never been able to do super top-end work on it. Honestly, the most use this guy gets is recording audio and then being a sidecar display for dragging assets out of. Maybe their brand new case is the most amazing thing you've ever used. But get a used MacBook Air if you want to type all day. And what really drives home the sorry state of iPad OS is last night, and I mean this, just last night, they finally completely revolutionized the iPad experience. They gave it a calculator. Yep, you heard me. This whole time! So if you got FOMO about your old computer and you're worried that you're not keeping up with the rest of the world, well, just remember, a 17-year-old computer that doesn't even get onto benchmarking scores due to being so slow is still working as a perfectly cromulent everyday machine. Smell you never, iPad. Well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Shoot, thanks to me floaties, mate. Oi, that's where me vlog is. And that's where Frank is. And, I'll see you all next time.
Cool, Frank got a rat in there, and the poo from another rat as well. There are 2 rats in transit through Frank right now. She just likes to hold on to it. Hey, Frankie. So she's gentle. What a good dog. I want to pat that dog.
The Turbo 6 FM MP3 Music Player speaker system. It's very rare in my life that something this special washes up in my lap. I mean, it's called the Turbo. That's the brand Turbo. But it's Turbo 6 FM MP3 Music. What does Turbo 6 mean? What is there 6 of in this? Who designed this? This looks horrible. Oh my gosh, mate, the features. USB, unbelievable. SD, can't, but actually battery. Wow. Oh, I see. It's the same thing on both sides. And, yep, okay. Max output 5 watts. Well, we're going to put a few more watts than that through this. Frequency response 20 to 20. In other words, just the bare minimums. It features a built-in LED display and colorful flashing LEDs. Play MP3 format music from SD card. USB disc can enjoy the music from mobile phone, MP3, MP4, PC, and other audio devices. There's a full stop there. And no space. I'm sorry, the USB disc can enjoy the music, but can I enjoy the music? I paid for this. Now, this technically isn't brand new. I did find it at Cashies. Proof that you can find your dreams there. I hope it's actually the size of this box, because that's the thing about these. You don't know if it's going to be this big. Turbo. Oh, it is! Yes! That's excellent! Oof, look at this bougie handle. It's just made of the cheapest nylon I've ever felt, but the mold they use is very nice. Mate, she's turbo. It says turbo right there. And the obsession with turbo over the years, I mean, it's just a weird snail-looking thing that uses exhaust pressure to compress air for the engine. Ooh, that's not the on-off, is it? Surely something was there and it snapped off. Let me see the illustration. Yeah, the on-off switch is meant to be that terrible. What? Holy JPEG! Wow, that is low res. That's probably some freemium thing that they've downloaded and just stretched to fit. Wow, this is awful. Same. Right. How many times can we use the same assets over and over again? Mate, don't tell me this thing was never meant to be good. I like how they've even tried to decorate this slightly, like with like little corners and things, despite it just being miserable. Mini USB, of course it's mini USB. Oi, right out the go, mate. Oh, please awaken. I want to smell the turbo. There's a light. There, yep. Or is it just really dim? I mean, I've said it. Whoa! Whoa! It's got dazzling lights! Oh, it's making back. Huh? What if we change the mode? Ah! No, don't! Go away! Oh, that was awful. Ah! Stop it! Wait! Oh, wait a minute. Is the power also the aux in? Ooh! Ooh, why would you do that? I put some tunes on an SD card. Whatever's the safest way to... Yeah? Ah! Gosh, no! How do you turn it down? How do you turn it down? Why is it so loud? What? Stop it! What? Why? Why is it... Where's the volume? Is this all it does? It just smashes at max volume? There was no pause. As soon as that went in, Scarlet Fire began. I actually don't know how to control... Oh, what? The volume is also the forwards and back? This whole stinking chassis and you're sharing buttons like this? Oh, what? You hold it for volume. That's maniacal. That's... I love you, Turbo 6. Oh, wow, it even remembers what it was up to.
Power on. Auxiliary mode.
How's it compared to the original? Hey, we're doing it proper old school, eh? It's quite clear that the sexy speaker just absolutely dominates. It's got so much more bass than top end. Everything's better in this like smaller sausage-like container. This big reeking pile of rubbish just blasted my ears max whack right out the gates. Actually, how loud can it go? Decibel meter, where like a 5 decibel difference is actually quite a lot. Well, it doesn't sound good, but at least it's really, really loud. Ew, I love how it's distorting the guts out of itself, like its own amplifier can overpower its pathetic speakers. It totally sucks that it doesn't have a regular aux in, because then I can't just plumb in the stunning Maraca Cracker 9000, which is hooked up to an amplifier used in like supermarkets, you know, like all the speakers in a supermarket, and it sends all the power straight out of this. And the last time this featured, I accidentally sent all of its power down the headphone jack of my beloved 5.5 gen iPod video that is like an heirloom of this channel. This is like what started it all, and it killed the headphone jack circuitry and the motherboard. It boots up, but no more sound. That's why it's been conveniently labeled now as to what's in and out. But what do you see at the front? This is speaker inputs. I'm gonna find a way to blow these up. You watch. I actually got to build my own one of these because I went to LTX last year. And look, I did Aussie colors. Got to be really careful with it because I definitely want to put this back together, you know? Oh, I can just remove all these. Oh, very good. I'm worried this whole thing's just glued together. Oh, no. No. It's garbage. Yes. You see how small they really are. These are stinking not cheap, these screwdrivers, but it's been really, really stinking useful. Wow, this is made out of pure garbolium. I mean, I'm blown away they actually got little connectors and things, or that they just, like, snot them all together. Looks like there's a bunch of holes drilled for other stuff. Oh, this is really thin gauge stuff. And it's really dry and brittle. It doesn't want to do this. Oh, I used to be good at this. I'm worried these wires are going to smoke. Maraca Cracker up. iPod being plugged in the correct side. in. Oh, these poor wires. An entire supermarket's worth of power's coming through. Like, beep, beep, here comes a whole food land. Oh, dear. Oh, that's scary. Oh, I know how powerful this really is. Yeah, so we got a nutter up to dingus, dungus, and then no one's ever gone chungus. Ever. Okay. It's working. Oh! Oh! No! It's dying! There's smoke! It's smoking bad! That's it! That's full chungus! Oh! It's smoking really bad! Oh my goodness. How can it smoke a whole bunch and then just keep working? Excuse me? Hang on, I gotta test him on its usual prey. It's the first time I've ever tried blowing up speakers. Vintage Smasnug buds. Didn't make it the chungus. To be fair, it is called the Maraca Cracker 9000. It is designed for poppin' dirty buds, and pop 'em it does. Old mate Chris, who built me this thing, was teasing like, well, we could make it stronger. I'm like, but why? It reliably blows up buds. We need something that blows up speakers now. Oh no, we're gonna make the Maraca Cracker even stronger, everybody. I'm gonna put this away before I destroy another iPod. Oh, hang on, I'm getting all the bits together again. Oh wow, look, there you go. It's like a ship in a bottle, you know. And look, its speakers are in there, and its control panel. Technically, I guess I could go back to caches and say it is still complete, but it has been thrown on the floor now. Oi, my sausages! Well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to me floaties, mate. Thank you for supporting me. That's where my vlog is. That's where Frank's vlog is. And you know, mate, I'll see you all next time.
Well, this just doesn't make any stinking sense, does it? Look, the noodle goes in here, and then it comes out here. I don't get it.
Oh boy. This is gonna change everything. Well, I mean, that's what we said like 10 years ago. Oi, mate, back in 2012, a video landed by Cheeky Google, and it just showed this, well, I don't know, this strange existence where you've got like a heads-up display and everything kind of boinking at you, portraying this perfect mid-20-year-old's day where everything goes perfect like a dream. But it is fun to watch this video, like with the hindsight of technology now, to even still go, that's rubbish, mate. Come on, what? This like strange existence where like icons can flash in front of your eyes with no like housing or screen around it? But we know if it was like today, like you wouldn't be able to see where you're going thanks to all the ads. Handling tech history. Handling tech history. Gosh, get out. What? Get out. I'm actually trying. This was meant to be quick and smooth. I'm trying. I'm actually trying. Oh my goodness, mate. I'm staring at the future, and it's called Google Glass. Released in 2013 to the tune of 1,500 Freedom Eagle tokens. Poor mate, she was worth it though. You were sporting these back in the day. You were the tech wizard. So it's really fun to finally get to hold a pair of these and finally find out what does it actually do. Like, I quiz so many people like, what do you think this does? And people are like, oh, it's like AR, right? Where like you're looking and like stuff pops up and whatnot. What it actually is, okay, is a smartwatch mounted up the top of your eyeball. That's what it is. Oi, 2013, mind-boggling. All right, that was amazing. Except for the fact that it has a 5-hour battery life. And my favorite feature, the best one, and it's a feature I never knew that I wanted from glasses. The ability to not fold up. This is it. Like, this is its case. This is how you get it. It's got like this hard bit at the end, and it's a bag. That's the case. So there's a sporting handle, right? I never thought Google Glass would hand me the largest egg bag I've ever seen. So it's micro USB, very typical for the time. You could plug headphones into it. You can get sunglass mukadootin. So I haven't actually looked at these. Whoa, it's so weird with that cutout. Or you can just pull the glass out and just have the nose bridge rest and the camera, and that's it. You don't have to have anything in it. And these are just like safety glasses, basically. They're not lenses, but you can have lenses and always have a camera on your face and like a little bright dot that's there. It's very clearly on and doing things. I'll talk about that in a bit. Will this actually still turn on? Oh, wow, the battery's... Oh, no! Oh, it turned on. So while this idiot's booting up, you can adjust it for your greasy face of choice. so you can actually see it. Because, yeah, there's like this cut in it, and that's what the screen like reflects onto. It kind of goes pew pew. Ah! Look at that from the front. Can you see that? Very clearly, something is on and being shown to the wearer. You've heard of inconspicuous. Well, these are conspicuous. And these are touch controls on the side. Like you swipe and you go up and down. Oi, iPhone, mate. Mate, come on. Oh, they just come straight out. Oh, that seems good. It's not made to... Can we get a slight look? Come on, my baby. Come on, my iPhone. I need to see things now. Oh, it's such a tiny dot. Like, it's a color screen, and the resolution is surprisingly good. It's not helping that it's see-through. Oh, you're almost seeing it. I've been at this for like 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. It looks horrible. Oh, in real life, it's pretty chrome. Oh, can I actually... Oh, this would be good. I've actually got the camera working at the moment. But it... Oh, there you go. Sort of. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help that it's basically looking at the same thing that this camera is. But yeah, like, this... Oh. Yeah, there you go. It's telling me to install a dead app that you can't install anymore. Which basically kills these. Oh no, spoilers. So all I had to do to get this picture for you is to bend the frame horribly. Like this. This whole part here is nothing. This is the device. I mean, cool stuff, being able to just Google search on the bonk as you're going. I mean, back in 2013, that was worth doing before like fake AI rubbish and just sponsored spots taking all your search options up. Basically before Google completely sold out. You know, yeah, sure. Google as you go, why not? Oh gosh, imagine the ads this thing would heave you if it was like a brand new thing. So on my reading, it lost like $895 million. People didn't want this. It basically failed by 2015, right? Which is funny enough, the year the Apple Watch came out, which is so, it's like, what replaced this? You know, with a smartwatch, it's on your wrist, it taps at you, it's a bigger screen, you can actually see more on it. It's actually why I got an Apple Watch when they first came out, so I can have GPS navigation on my motorbike. So I can see what turns I need to take as they're going past. The first gen Apple Watch was slow. There were enterprise versions of this that lasted until last year. But the apps died in 2020, and the apps make this piece of rubbish work, meaning it's absolutely dead today. You want to get one of these? I hope you like a piece of ancient tech history that rots in your house. I wanted that. This is so funny to hold and to know that it just absolutely bombed. No, wait. Let's be cool. Oh, woof. Now we're cool. So a major problem with this guy is, well, when they first released it, they didn't make it like a big opening where like everyone could get them. It was like influencers and like keeners of the whole like Google Glass thing, you know, kind of like a beta test, I guess. And so what kind of happened is that these like tech people were being like handed these Google glasses, and they got to be king snob with their like cutting edge tech of the future that won't be superseded by like a cheap watch on your wrist. Yeah, and they were lovingly called like glass holes. Like, people couldn't stand it. And because it stunk. Like, the thing about all this, like, super future tech and AI and whatnot is that it doesn't understand or respect, like, social human norms, you know? Oh, wow, now you can really see it. Look at that. You can clearly see the screen is on and doing stuff, and there's this camera staring right down your throat. Like, people don't like being constantly recorded. And this was at a time before, like, everything was, like, stolen and put up on the internet just to be, like, sifted through by strangers. This is nightmare fuel today. I'm so glad this thing's dead and buried. And so, yeah, like, anytime you'd roll up with this and see, like, an active camera just looking at people and, like, facing about, it just made people uncomfortable. You didn't want to have these people around. Socially, this just got a bad rap. People were worried about security, about having these cameras just staring and just taking it in all the time. Hey, this ain't a dead genre, mate. Microsoft HoloLens? But Microsoft makes spyware, so, you know, just don't touch that. Ray-Ban makes some. But they don't have the, like, crazy screen. That's what made this cool. You could be Vegeta and be like, it's over 10 million. That's the meme, isn't it? Yeah, I think the Ray-Ban ones are just spy glasses for spying. It sounds super cool to have notifications and whatnot popping up, but then it is not inconspicuous. It's conspicuous. And your eyeballs are clearly staring into it. On paper, this works amazing. In human situations, It's just ridiculous. Google just didn't really have an idea for what to specifically do with it. It's like, it's neat, it does stuff. This was released today, it would just be full of ads and just spyware and just, you know, the bleak outlook of tech right now. All this tech, but nothing to actually do with it. There are people out there who know how to like flash firmware or like really get into the nitties of this to get it the kind of work. Hang on, is that something? Hang on, did that just fall out of it? It did! Don't tell me this thing's a piece of crap. The main purpose of this video is meant to be don't get one. Don't get one. Okay, does it fall out immediately? That's in there for keeps. $1,500 button, baby. But yeah, this flopped and burned very quickly. Like, yeah, this went away fast. Released to people 2013, gone by 2015. And let's just be glad that it did, because this, in today's tech climate, would just be the worst. So if you see them cheap, don't do it. It is not worth it. Unless you want tech waste to put on your shelf to giggle at, which is exactly what I'm after. Oh, this case, can you believe no one bought these? And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to me floaties, mate. That's where me vlog is. That's where Frank's vlog is. And you know what, mate? I'll see you all next time.
Look at this. I call Frank being very long. That's so long, Frank. I'm so proud of how long you're being. Is this it? Is this the plan? You're gonna... No? Alright, I'll just go then.
I actually hate these. Yeah, you heard me. These things drive me nuts. And it's not that they're not built excellently. It's not that they don't sound great. It's not that the noise cancelling isn't amazing. It's just typical modern tech. It's so intrusive. You can't turn it off. It just enters this like sleep state, but only if you actually put it in its stupid case, which is not good. Oh, you piece of shit. Oi! Just them! Right there! Pulled this out. I used my iPad to collect the audio for this. It robbed the signal and just balked my entire audio recording. Oh, I hate these! Like, my car's Bluetooth head unit does it too. I'll have a phone call and all of a sudden I hear nothing. Why? It's just sent the signal all the way to across the room to a pair of headphones, not on my freaking head. Oh, what a privilege to have no control over this idiot for 900 Aussie dollars. You know how I fix the audio problem so I can have these in the video and open them? I just deleted them from my Apple account. Because, yeah, this is the last video you'll ever see these in. Hey, let's introduce the actual headphones. Look at this. See that squiggle there, mate? Focal, French brand. In my office, those monitors there, Focal Shape 65s. I've had them for years. They sound amazing for how, like, dense they are. And Focal makes some really smelly sets of headphones, like, really smelly. So a lot of people were really stoked when Focal announced they were making Bluetooth noise-cancelling headphones, akin to AirPod Maxes, basically what every modern headphone company's making. Mate, you thought AirPod Maxes were expensive? These are 1,200 Aussie dollar coins. And I wasn't looking for these. I hate Bluetooth. Drives me nuts. But I did LTX last year, like the Big Linus Expo, and it was amazing. Never been to an expo, especially one where I was actually like a creator there. And headphones.com, amazing booth. I got to try those, like some $50-something thousand Sennheisers. They're nuts. They would be. And creators were being given sets of Focal bathies. They look stinking neat. Focal love doing this sort of dots and thing. Bummer though, I was hoping they'd be made in France. They're not. And combined with that, these were some of the worst smelling headphones. And I know I say smell a lot for literally anything that like hits your body with your senses. I mean, smell. Open them up. Oh my gosh, Focal. I have a chat to the factory, mate. Proper case. Oh, my book cell. None of this whitewash nonsense. Cable storage. USB-C because it's not junk, you know? Apple. It comes with a better aux cable than this, but I've got it somewhere else. But, you know, hey, aux cable. Yeah, they're head ponies. Although, that said, they are pretty chonk. Like, look at the chonk factor there. Oh, can I take this out of its case without destroying everything that I'm doing? Is that okay, Apple devices? I've ditched Windows and Apple's next, I'm telling you. Yeah, the Maxes may look like the slab side of a toaster, but wow, did they get them thin. And look how deep the ear cups are as well. Like, that's some magic going on there. But also, who cares? I'd wear Ultraphones out and about. Look at this. Controls. Actual controls. Oh, an off button. Oh, but it does have an inbuilt DAC, which is killer. Like, it's got a DAC. It's interesting how these glow and light up, but you need to use the app to turn it off. which is annoying because I hate it. You're like such a Dorcas idiot. And on the plane home, I felt so bad. I didn't use them because these were just lighting up. But it's because I refused to install any more apps. I'm done with them. Yeah, nice headband, mate. They swiveled. It's fit your greasy head. I like how the drivers are angled because, yeah, our ears point forwards. You know, how sound gets in. And the freaking aux jack, like, that's so good. Because what I actually love doing with these is to use them like electronic earmuffs and then plug in iPods. I'm going through a huge tech purge at the moment. Like, you know, CDs and iPods are back on the cards. And these have been great as noise-cancelling, aux-in iPod drivers. But seriously, just being able to turn it off and then they're done. They're not listening anymore. Right, these freakish dingus idiots. Look, the crown and the whatnot, these are wonderful controls, but then how about some more, mate? I know you can get a cable for this out-of-date proprietary standard, but like, I tried to hobble my own together with a headphone adapter, like, didn't work for me. But yeah, it's just having extra steps like that. It's annoying. Well, who gives a dingus stink about any of this, mate? Let's have a stink and listen. We got the Herdo 600s by old mate Senny Sen, and you know, we got the freakish ears on a stand. So, like, the thing that these guys do, bass. It's flat right to the end. But what that means is from the most subtle orchestral bass drums to like big fat mid bass, like kick drums and whatnot, you hear it. And it's respectful to the original artist. Like, if it's got ultra low sub bass in it, you're gonna hear it. And that's something that people fall into, is that you know, we all like bass, right? I could go into music philosophy to talk about why people feel that way about bass, but you don't just add bass to everything. You go find bassy music. Outcast Roses, mate, that's got heaps of bass in it. Don't take Green River and just like max out the bass on it because it will sound like rubbish. But when you're getting into this territory, because the maxes are excellent. Apple manages Logic Pro. They know what high-end audio is all about. And when you get into this tier, like, they really are just different flavors of good. I can see how a lot of people would rather the really flat profile of this. They are heavy, but it's all in the headband. It's fine. And people who just like that, these are just normal looking headphones for the most part with actual controls that can help you keep them alive, hopefully after the battery's done run out. My AKG Bluetooth headphones I've had for about 5 years. They're dead. Yep, they died. Not even plugged into the wall. They don't even turn on anymore. Combined with the sound is noise cancelling, because like noise is the enemy to nice sound. That's why I don't get too worked up about car stereos, because you're hearing of the tires and of the incompetent degenerates on the road and from the incompetent degenerates. Even cheap headphones sound amazing in a dead silent room. So that's why people get excited about noise cancelling. You know, houses are built on top of each other now. Having a big house in a yard, that's dead. The boomers took that away from us. So being able to create silence, pretty special. AirPod Maxes win. It's next level. Like, they really figured something out. But this is fine. It's conventionally nice. Although with the pass-through, like with the microphones, it's like a hissing noise. And for $1,200, you know, that's not great. But if I'm like cooking, right, and you got the vents going, it's just like I could put these on and listen to what the TV's doing, and it would be fine. But Ben, Bluetooth headphones, mate, what about the microphones? And we've got to square them up against the greatest microphone challenger of all, you know, like Apple Dirty Buds from like, what, 10 years ago?
So like this one time, mate, I kind of realised that we're all done finding new flavours, hey? For the last few thousand years, humans have kind of found every tasty thing on the planet, mate. It's like inspired by oranges, mate. I've decided to like invent a new fruit. I call it blue. People say, can I have some orange, mate? I'm going to like normalise people going, can I have some blue? And like, it's gone to good, innit? So I've gone around all the supermarkets, mate, been all like, suss this new fruit called blue, get some blue in you, mate. But like, I didn't bring any blue with me because like, I wanted to save a big secret review but I wanted to guarantee I had a whole bunch of supermarkets like tailored up to be like accepting of my blue fruit, mate. And like tomorrow's the big launch. I've already got 500 supermarkets in, mate, because like, you know, everyone's desperate for next thing to earn heaps of money from. Hey, so like tomorrow, mate, blue's coming out, mate. I can't wait.
So like, mate, it's after like the big announcement and reveal of blue. It's gone terrible. I was feeling pretty confident, mate, backstage, hey, and I decided to show someone like what blue was, and like they learned that it was just grapes soaked in Gatorade, blue Gatorade, and like by doing it's not a new fruit. In fact, like one of the sponsors is Powerade, and there's like definitely a conflict of interest, which was made apparent in the question answering session after the announcement, mate. Like, I'm actually hiding in the boot of a car, and like we're heading to the airport, mate, and I don't even know where we're going, but I owe so much money, mate.
So yeah, if it's Bluetooth, the microphone's gonna suck. These smashed it! Smashed it! It's embarrassing! That's Bluetooth for you. And the Maxes were better than these, right? And these cost more. And also the fact that these will die. They're going to die. Watching my AKG die in my arms and just realize, oh, it doesn't want to talk at all anymore. They're just bin food now. And not to mention, I've got headphones from the 70s that not only still work, but sound outstanding. You're lucky to get 10 years out of these guys. As I said, I'm basically going through a tech mutiny. I'm pushing back against this like crappy tech status quo. Going back to owning discs, using cables, owning stuff, and these don't fit in at all. Like these are gone. Like these are, I've taken them out of my Apple account. They're off to cashies. But these have a hope of hanging out, like with the aux there, mate. The inbuilt DAC helps with that as well. It's got cromulent noise cancelling. I like how they look. I hate the lights. Maybe I'll have to install the app. I think there's more flex than rocking the Ultra phones all day with like, you know, with an iPod smash into it. And the day these die, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I may never buy another set of Bluetooth headphones again. They're great, you know, as you'd hope they would be at this kind of price point. It's just how long will they be great for? And how long can they hobble along without full power out of the batteries? Like, do you have to use two cables, always plugged into a portable battery pack like Vision Pros with the aux as well? Or are they going to be like the AKGs, where as soon as the bats are gone, no more, nothing will turn on again? And that's the gamble with Bluetooth. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Cheers, floaties, mate. Thanks for supporting me. You know, it's where my vlog is. You can smell Frank there. And you know, like, I'll see you all next time.
It's hip to be square, it's hip to be Frank. Nice square, Frank. Look at this square shit. Oh, that's poo in it. No, it was so clean in here, Frank.
Can someone take me back to 2001, mate? It's just seemed better back then. In a day that when a phone was just for communicating to other humans, it didn't like let you doom scroll or get scammed as easily. Back in a simpler time. And like aesthetic-wise, man, these just look good. And if you ever get to hold one, they are chonk, they are built. It's like a really high-end plastic. Well, the thing we are looking at does not look good. Some would argue that it's the fugliest. This is a Nokia 3650. First announced in 2002 and hit our faces in 2003. Like, it's emulating an old rotary telephone. This guy has real cred because this is like the first Nokia to have a video camera in it launched in North America. This is what that looked like. If you wanted a video camera that was a Nokia, you had to get one of these. I never saw one of these. It turns out it wasn't very popular. Maybe because it's completely fugly. And that at this time, this guy's only like 2 years old. And in fact, I think in 03, I got one of these, hand-me-down. Although that said, having a camera phone back then, really high-end, super bougie, even if it was this uggo. Right, mate, look, you got your buttons in a ridiculous arrangement, and it's worse than you think. We'll get into that. Power button up here, and look at this, yeah? You press this, and excuse me? Mate, these were the days of custom phone cases. It's so fun. I used to love going into town to get another phone case from me Nokia. Also an opportunity to get fluff stuck in there. Et voila. Oi, let's fire up, mate, because she totally works. Bing, 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 bing. Come on, let's... Right, you're gonna... She takes a bit to boot up, mate. You're gonna... It's not broken. This is how it's meant to be. There we go. Like, yay. 504? All right. 2003. Why not? Yep, take me back. Unbelievably, I actually do have an original Nokia charger for Aussie stuff. Look at this. It's just like this barrel jack thing. And they had like 3 or 4 different versions of it. Yeah, there we go. So the thing about this keypad is that's how you text. There's no touch screen. That does nothing. And T9 texting is, you see the ABC? So A would be one press, B would be B, and C would be ABC. Does that make any sense? But like, it's like memory for me. Like T9 typing, like I've got a memory going. This just throws that out the window. Quit. Let's get in there. Contacts. Are there any contacts? No contacts. You got a calendar, messaging. Anything in here? Or did they... Wow, someone who sold this was actually being responsible. Like, too many times have I gotten a phone and it's actually full of, like, personal information. And so, lucky it landed in my hands, I delete it. Well, multimedia message? Wow. That is high-tech, mate. Let's see if I can write the Dorcas Bringus. Oh, no, it's got predictive text. No, I'm doing this classic. Yeah, help. Help me. Help me, dang it. Oh, no. Oh, we're gonna have to go into settings. Oh, goodness. Messaging, like, settings. Reports? Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. It says ABC there. Hang on. It must be, like, one of these. Oh. Writing language? Oh. Yo! What? What happened? Is it fixed? Oh, it is! We're doing it! Where's the space bar? Okay, there is. I don't even remember what I was typing. Gosh, I've lost the Chungus. Oh, no. Oh, I know how to T9. Ring. It's torture. This is going to make it look like that you couldn't type quickly on T9. This is because it's in an idiot shape. Well, that was awful. Camera. Oh, yeah. You know, actually, hang on. Where's the video camera? Oh, wow. Oh, so it's compatible with monochrome phones. Wow, this was a way to relate to your friends who just weren't as bougie as you. Or fugly. Real one player. Those were the days. Services. Yeah, you got Uber Eats. There it is. Video call. Okay, I'm going to make a video. Okay, learning a limitation of the first ever video camera that Nokia put into a phone in 2003. You can record for maybe 10 seconds. Can we? Yeah, play it. Okay, how do we turn it up? Oh!
Oh, wow, the lag. Oh, my goodness. Like, this one time, mate, I went back in time, like to 2000.
I'm gonna have to be creative. Wow, this has Bluetooth. Ooh, and infrared. Ooh.
So, like, this one time, mate, I went back to, like, 2003, because, like, it's fully mad then. I'm like, yeah, I can play Need for Speed Underground 2, and, like, that's all I can do all day. But then, like, Monkey's poor mate... It means that I also have to go back to school, mate, because I'm like 13 again, and so I actually don't have time to play Need for Speed Underground 2. Actually, like, fully sucks, mate. Like, school's worse than paying taxes, hey? At least it must be worse than paying taxes. Maybe that's why, like, rich people don't pay taxes. School. This camera sucks.
Well, that's handy. We get to test the video camera and the microphone in one fell swoop, and they both suck. I know it's the early days, but 10-second videos. I forgot about those limitations. And now we're in an age where people can accidentally be 4K streaming to thousands of people. I mean, really, like, this was a really high-end phone, like 20-something years ago. And now, like, even basic phones can, like, make you world famous. Like, this couldn't do that. There's Snake! There's Frank in it. We're playing Frank. Wow, we're playing Frank. Okay, options. One player. Oh, different mazes. Okay. Don't tell me I have to use this D-pad. Oh, I do. That sucks. This D-pad's completely effed. Yay. It makes beeping noises when I get it. Go, Frank. You got it, Frank. Well, in 2003, this made waiting for the bus all the more tolerable. I prefer Candy Crush. Wait, what happens when I die? Oh. Okay. Mix pics? What does that mean? Don't tell me it's a photo editor. No. What? Continue? Yeah, has someone... Okay. Alright. It's yeah. Having a poo at school? This would keep you busy. Yep, alright, I'm done. Apps. What kind of apps? We got MotoGP, the app. If this is 3D, the full version. Lucky us. Oh, man. Load, Java, load. Ooh. That's horrible. Yeah, quick race. Red Bull, Yamaha, WCM. Gary McCoy from Australia. Yeah. Whoa. It's like super hang on. Do I use this D-pad? Okay. Press 2 or up. Oh, see, like this rotary keypad, now it doesn't make any sense in these controls. 2 to accelerate, 8 to brake, 4 or 6 to steer. Look, down here. This is so crap. Oh my goodness, this is tortured. This is awful. This is the steering, 4 and 6 and 2. Yep. Again, if you're waiting for the bus, I don't know if it's better than the Snake game. I appreciate the effort. Connectivity. Oh, yeah, Bluetooth. Yeah, go on. Like, what can you hook up with? Oh, well, I know it's not going to do it, but, you know, this is an ancient phone. I think this is an 11. Like, this is like 5-year-old phone, and you see, like, what a 5-year-old phone is nowadays. I'm sure, like, an Android thing would happily talk to it. Apple's way too stuffy. Nah, Apple just doesn't do. Infrared. Like a TV remote. I nearly never got anything to work over infrared. Extras? I mean, we've already done the recorder. Composer? Whoa! But I'm a drummer. I don't know what... Oh, wow. Yeah, you can do all the notes. You got 8th notes, 16th, 32nd notes. Wow, I wish there was one I can open in here because, this is so tortured with this Bork's idiot-like thing here. That's so cool because, like, in these days, you just kind of mash and it was like number codes. This is actually like a little manuscript thing. But this is like one of the worst. But essentially, apart from talking to people and doing text messages, which is what a lot of this really did back in these days, that's your lot. 2003, man, this was a really, really fancy phone with its like video camera, its Bluetooth, and like these games, they're fine. Like back in the day, they would have been like top end, and I'm sure this D-pad is meant to feel a little bit nicer, and it's probably absolutely thrashed. I remember when this stuff was the highest tech stuff you can get your hands on, and now it's an absolute nugget. That's embarrassing. And then like, yeah, you put a 5-year-old phone near it and just go, oh my. It was the beginning of the dumb days for Nokia, where like they were just taking the same guts and just make it harder to use. But at the same time, I appreciate that Nokia made this. How did this survive so many business meetings where everyone's just gone, it's fugly, but yeah, invest millions into making it. Thanks, Nokia. Let's turn you off now. Yeah, turn off. Thanks, mate. Goodbye. Oh, that was quick. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Floaties, mate, thanks for supporting me. That's where my vlog is. And Frank, and you know, mate, I'll smell his all next time.
Look at this. I caught Frank being very long. That's so long, Frank. I'm so proud of how long you're being. Is this it? Is this the plan? You're gonna... No? Alright, I'll just go then.
We're finally doing car speakers. I'm a big car enthusiast. I got a channel doing it. And car audio is kind of funny. Depending on the car, I can either care a lot or not care at all. Because noise is the enemy of high-end audio. And cars are kind of noisy. You know, especially the ones that I have. It's like an air conditioner running can knock the edge off your $5,000 headphones. What are the noises of a car gonna be like? In the early days of car audio, mate, you're lucky to have a mono speaker and nothing else. I mean, and now basic cars have, geez, borderline subwoofers. Even mid-tier cars have subwoofers. And here, this is a stock car speaker. Like, if you don't upgrade the speakers, this is what you get. And it's really fun to show people that, yeah, like, speakers are just one flat bit of nothing. Bass, mids, treble, it all comes out of this one piece of paper. That's paper, mate. She's a pioneer, so you know it's nice. And look at this, this is a drip guard, because you'd be surprised how much water gets down the side of a car door. Oh, this is when the Maraca Cracker is just so useful. Those of you who know this monster, this is hooked up to an amplifier commonly used in supermarkets, right? So like 50-something speakers, all the power condensed down to just this. Oh, mate, look, we've got the old iPod running. Oh, I'm always scared to turn this thing on. So basically, amazing how cromulent a piece of paper can actually sound. Well, we need something to kind of measure against, you know, something that's a little bit better than this before we start getting into some mess. It's a Sony. I love how they're still making explodes. Yes, explodes. Extra bass. 3-way speaker. Let me smell you. These are littler ones. These are only 4-inch, whereas this Nugget's a 6-inch. Oh, there's that little guy. Cute. I love 4-inch speakers. And so this guy is 3 speakers in one. You see him? Like the mids and then the ultra trebles. That little thing is a speaker. And I've just seen that this has been sitting for sale for quite some time. I want to hear the little man. The mids and tops sound clearer. The bass be better out of this. I mean, that's just big speakers for you. End of story. You don't want to hear good things. You want to hear the planters. What's a planter? Huh? Well, they look snazzy, mate. Oh, they're 2 ways. L balance. Dome tweeter. Wow. Shallow basket. Oh, wow, they've actually got a graph. Whoa, it's got no bass at all. Yeah. No such thing as sub bass out of this lad. I think these came from Cashy's online store. I think they were like $5. Oh. Whoa. I like how the screws got loose in the bag, but since it's a big magnet, they're all contained. I like how this just rattles on top, you know, possibly guaranteeing to damage the speaker. I mean, I like the snazzy cutouts in the suspension part, whatever it is. I don't know if they do anything. That's quality plastic molding right there. Well, time to smell it. It's funny, it seems this is bassier, but muddier. This has way more clearer tops and whatnot. I mean, it makes sense that it's not uber bassy. This is just a little guy. I really would love to know, can the Maraca Cracker pop this? Wow, like car speakers, even crappy ones, they just take it. They just absolutely take it. Oh, now I just want to feel better about myself and blow something up. Come on, I need some smoke. Oh, there they go. So long, LaFonies. All right, we need to get some bigger speakers out to tackle the 6 inches that have got the bass mate responses. Isn't that a nice photo they took and then like poorly cropped out for me? Does it say anything? Oh, we don't get a frequency graph. Boo! But these are 5-inch, not 6, but they are 2 ways as well. Oh, they're individual. As in packaging wise. Look, it's a strange cardboard burger. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at this. They actually like put a thing on it and around the guy. Response, they're really caring. I mean, like, the cover isn't amazing. Better than the planter, but... This guy can take some abuse, huh? And it kind of sounds the same-ish as this guy. Look how cockeyed the tweeter is. It's like it's made out of crap or something. Oh, that one's been made properly. These both sound pretty similar. I wouldn't be surprised if underneath all this it was kind of the same guts. Oh, magnets don't like... It does have a bigger magnet, but it could be BS. I mean, I wonder how long they'll last for. Wait, we gotta hear some proper stinky bass from a car speaker, though. Not bootlegs, but big uns. Oh, Kicker 6x9s. 3-way speakers, the big old oval, yeah, 6 inches by 9. Love how like that's clearly like a Nissan and they had to take the badge off. That's cute.
Oh, that's a big one.
Oh, look at that with the middle ones exposed so your kids can reach in and poke them. Oh, gee, and like this clip-on cover is just next level. You can see like this isn't just garbage. Big magnet. 6x9s are great. These are the ones you normally have in the back parcel shelf with like these smaller ones, you know, up in the door or up on the dashboard or something. So this should more than make up then for like the lack of bass from the little guys. Yeah, that's more like it. Like 2 of these with some nice speakers up front. They're a bit woofy and crappy sounding, but I'm sure you could try and save it with the EQ. Or, you know, just don't get speakers this cheap. But really, my biggest surprise was the stock ones. They're okay. They're just okay. Hey, let's try and blow this one up.
Oh, wait a minute. No. She's living through it. Still going. Oh, no, that did it.
It's amazing what speakers can put up with. It was still making noise. Oh, well, see, look, paper. What'd I tell you? Oh, look how filthy the iPad is. Oh, no. I know this isn't the best representation to how to get the sound out of them because they're meant to be mounted in a thing that creates back pressure and whatnot. But considering that none of these have any of that going for them either, I figured it's fair. And so, yeah, car speakers. Tony's not getting any speakers. It's just not, you can't even hear yourself, let alone music. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Cheers, Floaties. Thanks for the support, mate. Me vlog's there. Frank's there. And like, you know, I'll smell you all next time. Traditional audio nuggets. Actually, no, not you. You're not very traditional. The times do be a-changing. I mean, I can't believe I've been doing this for like 5 years. My first videos were in 2019. I remember being able to get big bags of stuff like this for like 20 bucks. But those days are long gone, or the lots are going for like hundreds of dollars instead of tens. And that's what tech does. It moves in migrations. And the traditional MP3 nuggets have migrated on. Don't worry, I still got heaps of these things that we look at for nugget dips. But mate, this time, this is the modern audio nugget. Everyone's got a phone. Everyone's got a thing that plays music. Like your watch can play music now. Now what you want to do is send the music out of something that's worth listening to. And I've been on the Cashies online store. I've literally bought a humongous reeking box of these. All of these speakers were the cheapest ones I could find. This one's called a Pantone. Sounds like a makeup company. Oh, it's got play, pause buttons on the bottom that you can barely read because everything is just like, you know, retina scorching white. Is that a tab? Can I get into the... There we go. Ooh, USB-C. Wow. This is more high-tech than most Apple products currently on the planet. Mate, if it's a battle of sound, it's got to compete against the Queen, the sexy speaker. Sing to me, darling.
Power on. Auxiliary mode.
Well, this nugget's Bluetooth only. Oh, we get to summon an old friend. Oh my gosh, mate, it's the Dingus Pod. It's that iPod I special... Shut up! I didn't tell you to turn on. It's that iPod I special ordered with 256 gigs in it, and then I intentionally put Dingus on it to devalue it because engraved iPods are worth less. Oh, does this thing even turn on? Ooh! Oh, there's no fun voice. Oh, there is fun colors. Yo, it changes colors. Massive bonus points. Take that, sexy speaker. Find my... Yeah, the PTBSO11? That sounds catchy. Oh, it's like being woken up for school. Seems more distorted. I mean, it's better than phone speakers, sure, but nah, I think the sexy speaker still has it. Those lights are fun though. Oh my gosh, am I gonna have to get used to this kind of success from Nugget Dips? Yeah, this gross, sticky, like this is the one that made me want to put on gloves. Seriously, there are like millions of these for sale on Cashy's online store at any one time. Like this is the new Audio Nug. Oh man, Cashy's, I mean, like, you really put it on the bit that you shouldn't have. Thank you. It's just kind of like this weird dull block. Oh, this makes the same noise as the other guy. Don't tell me this is the same as Audio Nuggets, or it's just the same guts in a different housing. Oh, wait, no, that's the sexy speaker. Why are you on still? Find my Bluetooth Nug. Uh-oh. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, this is the Nugget Dip I remember. It's gone. It just went, and then never again. Oh, I was going to blow it up through the orcs with the maraca cracker. Look, I got it on standby. Oh, the sting of disappointment. It's so familiar. It's nostalgic. What kind of shape is this? Wait, and it stands up like that. Very nice. There's just residue all over it. She's had different owners. Vivitar. That sounds familiar. Looks like something I meant to twist, but It's got walks in. That'll be fun. But number one, will it even turn on? That's the same noise! They're all the same noise! Viv speaker. I like it. I know it's screaming out because it's got a low battery, but I like it's like the dial disconnect tone, whatever it is from the old days. It has like no bass at all. It's like a little bit better than a really good phone speaker. Something I gotta check. Does this idiot have a microphone? Oh my gosh, it does have a microphone.
It's one time, mate, I went to the shops to buy a birthday cake, but it wasn't my birthday or anyone else's birthday. Pretty sure that you needed a permit to get a birthday cake, because I'm pretty sure it's illegal to have fun without the government knowing. Well, I'm just gonna play it cool, mate, and I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna do it. So I'm in the shops, right, mate, and I'm holding the birthday cake, and one of the store attendants is starting to approach me. And mate, I just freak out, hey mate, and I've just thrown the cake as hard as I could across all the aisles, mate. Turns out it's totally smashed into the head of some elderly person, hey. And while they're tending to them, mate, I've run into the freezer, and it's where I still am.
We're in the money. We're in the money. No, and that's it. I think the amp inside has died. Yay! This speaker was really annoying me anyway. That's so funny. The ooks. This Art Deco funneled looking design. USB charging. Oh my gosh, this is so high tech. Whoa! The actual driver is just open to the environment like that, huh? I nearly... Okay. Wow, it's the biggest one yet. Does any of this actually do anything? Does it turn on? The answer is no. Ooh, double-ended USB. What happens if I just put full maraca cracker in it even with the power off? It's making noise. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that. The answer is yes. The maraca cracker can pump so much power into your audio nuggets that you hear music whether it's on or not. Uh-oh. Did I just... That probably would have fried the amp. Oh, jeez. Oh, God damn it. Oh, oh my book cell. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Just like the old days, old friend. Hang on, let me clear up here. Oh, I've got one more left in me. This one, it too is very sticky. Does Neofield communications. That's nice. Hit it with the scraper. Cashies. There's gotta be a better way. Oh, it's so gross. Now, I already know it's not gonna work because when I found it, it was already in the on position. Oh, there's a light on. Turn on. Come on, are you gonna talk? I'm gonna have to make you talk. Hello? Please don't be like this. Why? I think we're learning why it's here. Alright, let's see if the aux works. No. Oh, mate, this is what happens when you buy the cheapest ones off Cashies. Oh, wow, it just opens like an egg. Oh, look, it's actually got like a woofer reflector. Avoid the spicy sausage. Ha! I can destroy you in many, many other ways. Come, my maraca. This is when the experiments begin. Oh, they even label the positive and negative. Thank you so much, random manufacturer of crappy speakers. There we go. Whoa! Whoa! My goodness! Whoa! Whoa! That stinks. That absolutely stinks, and it's getting warm to touch. If you hear the sound of a fan blowing, it's because it stinks around here. For some reason, I don't know why. Oh, why not? Oh, go on. Oh. I like it, there's a little squiggle from the factory this was made in. That's a genuine Feng Shui. This looks like the same... I'm not letting you get away. I probably shouldn't be holding these, but maybe I need to make a little rig. Well, I still think the sexy speaker's queen, but I'm glad that nugget dips, no matter what they are, it's all the same. And hey, those were some nice colors now, weren't they? And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks for floaties, mate. That's where my vlog is, and like Frank's there, and like, you know, I'll see you next time.
It's dark at the moment, but Frank really likes back rubs. Look at his face. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting in there too. Right? There's no faking this. Look at that. Frank love it.
I mean it. This is accelerating. This is happening faster and faster. Yay! You gotta love this investor-led planet that we're on, where companies just have to keep earning more profits every single year. They keep blaming inflation, but it's literally just going into people's pockets of whom you probably would hate. Like, you'd be mad to see who is taking all this money. And mate, no brand is safe anymore, honestly. If anything, the bigger the company, the more likely this is happening. Mate, I love me Casios. Love me a good Casio, hey? I love this aesthetic, like the kind of the gold and the whatnot. I can't wear this idiot because honestly, this cheap, nasty band has this habit of literally cutting me. I've had like marks and cuts just from wearing this thing. Get off. Get off. Get off. Oh, and now the cheap, crappy latch won't give up. I don't even care if I break it now. Like, you know, F this thing. Oh, God. But this one actually works. And, ooh, it's got a light. You see that? Yes. Dank After Dark. Very nice. But, ooh, look at the light in it. Well, recently, while I was in the city yelling at banks, I picked up this. Whoa, brand new Casio. I love these calculator idiots. And look at that. It kind of looks like a vacuum fluorescent tube display, like an old microwave. It's not. It's just regular LCD or whatever it is, but it looks like it. And this like gunmetal kind of black, gray, whatever. Not made in Japan either, but this watch band actually doesn't cut me, and it actually latches up. You hope it'd latch up for 250 Aussie bucks. $250 this cost, but I liked it, and I was in the city, and I was grumpy at banks, so I got it. Well, then what's wrong with it? Well, let me try something. We're back to Dank After Dark here, and let's go ahead and try and tell the time. Okay, so we're gonna so the backlight is let me just find the do you get it? See this $40 idiot? It's got a backlight. Well, for $250, you don't get a backlight anymore. Are you that tight-fisted, Casio? Really? Like, you've already shipped off out of Japan to save money on labor. Now, you know you've got to put a dinkus LED globe in it. $250. Thanks so much. Well, I mean, it could be worse. My G-Shock, mate. Right? Casio, G-Shock, fun. Do you notice something? It's not on anymore. Yeah, because it turns out this guy has got like Bluetooth and potential app capabilities. All these crappy features of which I wasn't using have balked the battery and it's already dead. This guy is way older than this guy, still ticking along happily. All I want it to really do is just to tell the time and not break and be visible in the dark. $500 to not tell the time. That's a bargain compared to... Oh, my pooks. What is this, my iPhone 13 Pro Max or something? Not even that old of a phone. A lot of mates of mine still rock these because, like, new phones honestly just don't really offer all that much. I mean, except for USB-C, but who cares? So I keep my old iPhones around on the hopes of that I'm going to have an army of 4K 60 cameras, because 4K 60 frame a second cameras are annoyingly hard to get still, and so I can have an army of them so I can set them all up and get different angles of potential videos I want to make. Then you can just, like, airdrop them to my workstation, whatever. This does not boot up anymore. It's kapowed. Nothing. All right? It was my main phone, then it wasn't, and then it sat for like a year, and I've gone to use it again, and no matter what, it won't even boot. Not even on the power, nothing. Like what, $2,000 worth of phone like a year and a half ago, literally a paperweight. Literally useless. It's out of warranty as well, so well done, Apple. You got me. Nice. Nice to know that $2,000 doesn't even give you a useful device a few years down the road. I'm really starting to hate modern tech. It's starting to feel pointless and like a big waste of money. And like everyone hates subscription services, and like this is a hardware subscription service. Every like 3 or something years, you got to spend another $2,000 to have another toxic feed rectangle. So loving your work, Apple. Totally haven't switched to Linux in the background. You know, spoilers, potential new video. So I try and support smaller companies. Okay, let's avoid the stooges. Let's go smaller. I needed webcams for my drum stream, which is on hiatus at the moment. You'll see. But I picked up these Lumina cameras. They're meant to be super snazzy, super wing bow webcams. They say they do 4K, which is pretty nuts. And like, look how tiny and dinkus they are. There it is. And then there's software that does all sorts of AI stuff, like it make it like you've got a cameraman, so as you're moving left and right, it'll kind of track your head so it looks more dynamic and whatnot. Although, annoying thing, it's 4K, but only 25 frames a second, which isn't good. You know, that's like not very impressive. Like 4K 60, as I said earlier, it's like that's such a hard resolution to find where it's like buttery smooth. No, it's kind of more cinematic style. And I thought by balking down to 1080, I'd be able to get 1080 60. And from what I found, no, it doesn't work that way. So apart from not looking good enough for what I need them to do, oh look, a USB-C cable. Let me show you this. Look at this. It barely grabs. It barely grabs, literally to the point where the computer wouldn't even recognize them, right? The slightest bump, putting this back up on the tripod to use it, would make that fall out. So that one's crap. This one's okay? Like, look at that. It barely goes in there. Here's another thing I balked in my stream. This is a PreSonus. I mean, what it actually is garbage. This is the guy that goes from my big desk to this, and then this to the computer, just because a lot of big audio desks have really crappy, noisy USB inputs, and so putting it through a good interface, right? I think I got 2 years out of this. 2 years, and then literally won't even turn on anymore. Won't even turn on. And before it did, it was kicking around and like being super unreliable, and now it's effed, and it's out of warranty, and I'm stuck with it. So, you know, thanks so much, PreSonus. Never again. Bluetooth! I hate Bluetooth just because it fights you. If you have more than one Bluetooth... Ew, look out, sorry. iPad's so filthy. If you have more than one Bluetooth thing, it's awful. Because they all have main character syndrome. They all have to pretend that they're your main device, right? Well, These are not my main device. These are what? Sony XM4s, blah, blah, blah. You know, Sony doesn't know how to name anything unless it's a PlayStation. I misplaced my AirPod Pros. That's what I usually use if I want to use Bluetooth. I saw these and figured, hey, I haven't used these in a while. Let's plug them in and use them. Well, they don't hold charge anymore. It's ogre. It's all ogre. And you betcha I've left them plugged in overnight. These would blink red a little bit, but I couldn't even get them to hook up, even in their case with the thing open. Like, nah, they're gone. Oh, mate, these are so grumpy. So I've been doing this channel for 5 years now, and so many Bluetooth things are just starting to cash in their chips. You know, I've lost some AKG headphones, I've lost more than one set of AirPods, now these Sonys have booted it. All these different Bluetooth headphones, I could have had a set of orders these, and they'd still be amazing. But yeah, don't really expect more Bluetooth headphone videos out of me, unless I'm just making fun of them. Samsung's knockoff AirPods. I gotta get them just to point and laugh at them, Smasnug. But other than that, it's just peak hardware subscription. What, in 3-4 years time, you got to spend another $300 just to get pretty good sounding audio. Car audio. I did a vid about some cheap ones a little bit ago, and I was upgrading some speakers in one of my cars, and I put down good money on good speakers. I mean, I thought they were good. Silly me, buying Pioneers. Ooh, Pioneer Zeds. Ooh, high-res audio. Bing Bong Central. Yo, look how serious they look. Well, fitted these, as well as this hilarious head unit. This thing's great. It's flip out, CD, DVD, actually with a volume wheel on the front. So many of these don't have that, and you don't want those. But also CarPlay as well. It does everything. Well, after one day of using it, the speakers wouldn't work anymore. Turns out these were made improperly, where they were grounded out from the factory. Yeah, and what it did was ground itself out and blow up the amplifier. So the speakers were crap, and it killed my head unit. Literally, $1,300 worth of stuff destroyed. Destroyed. Imagine if you went to some dodgy audio shop to get this fitted for you. They would gaslight you the heck and back. Near $500 speakers blowing up a near $700 head unit. So, loving the future, trusting big companies. So Pioneer can join the list of brands I'm never ever going to interact with again. Thankfully, I'm getting a return on this. And honestly, I'm only getting such an easy return because I didn't use eBay. I didn't use any of those crappy scam shopping websites. I used an audio store and ordered these in. Avoiding big companies really does save headaches. Folks, even my stinking electric toothbrush is gone. You know, I changed the heads on them. See, I don't care what color I want to put on there. This one's got purple. And it's not that the battery's cacking this. It works fine. It's that it's a haywire pile of garbage. Watch this. If you bend it, it turns on. So if you put any pressure on it, it'll turn itself off. What a piece of crap. I'm touching this so gently. It's garbage. So even your toothbrush is a subscription now. Gosh, when you can't trust brands like Colgate and Apple, it's not looking good nowadays. I no longer want a new Casio. Secrets and spoilers, I have a whole bunch of ancient Japanese-made Casios that need all sorts of fixing and whatnot coming. And we're going to have a big Casio-a-thon where we fix a whole bunch of them and actually maybe end up with something that's worth owning. Well, thanks for listening to my whinging. Cheers, floaties, mate. There's extra stuff there. Look, I opened Kinder eggs, and you can watch me clean up Frank's poo, among other things. So, thanks so much, mate. I'll see you all next time.
Hammock Frank is happening. Hammock Frank is happening. I'm so happy that the Hammock Frank is happening. No, don't stop, Frank. Resume the hammocking. No, she's stalled out by my phone. Why do you like phones so much? Resume hammocking. Oh, forget it.
I love me a good flip phone. And not just any old flip phone, mate. A smelly old Nokia one. The revival of ancient phones. Nokia's been doing this for ages now. I think I got this one back in 2018, right? I've always been interested in the rebirth of this design. Apparently Nokia really has nothing to do with these phones, and they're focused more on 5G stuff, and this runs KaiOS and blah, blah, blah. Seriously, the old ones feel so much better. But this guy, which I've had for quite a few years since I did the video on it, and it's seen many an adventure, this is my work phone. Yes, I got a Smasnug flip-flop, whatever. I couldn't stand the bloatware that was on it. And honestly, I'm pretty sick of iPhones and Android. Like, wow. I keep coming back to this. But it's been a few years since I got this, mate. And like, have there been any develops in the dumb phone scene? And considering that there's years apart between these two, and they're basically exactly the same. But anyway, we got a pair of dingus lads gunning for my position as work phone and Nokia. Can they follow it up? It's looking really similar. Actually, hang on. It's looking a lot similar. Is this the same damn phone? It's green though, I like green. Whoa, it's got buttons with a backlight. Oh, I'm dizzy from these features. 4G, yeah. Oh, VGA camera, oh, you piece of crap. It's the same cameras it's always been on these. Micro USB, oh, and Snake, the same old. Oh, sorry. Right, good start. And, oh my gosh, B, get with the times, mate. Gosh, it's so useless. Oh, there's our baby bat. I want my baby bat, baby bat, baby bat. I want my baby bat, baby bat, baby bat. Oi, what's this pooey skid mark it's already got? This is brand new. Wow, that is cheap. It actually feels cheaper than this. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Different looking hinge. I actually prefer this. That's kind of neat. Oh no, it comes out the side. Why? I mean, headphone jack, so it's superior to any iPhone made at the moment. Ow! Don't make me read the manual. No, I was doing it right. That's how you do it. Ow! Oh, hey, it gives you a micro SD. 8 gigs. That's a real Enmabor. Enmabor. I love it. Thank you, Nokia. That's so nice of you.
Nokia have done it. They've given you something that, like, doesn't exist. Enmabor micro SD, and there's nothing. Where did Nokia get this?
Dual SIM. That's fun. This feels terrible. Okay, here we go. Actually, let's boot up the real game. Oh, look how filthy mine is. Wow. Okay, well, much faster boot up time. It makes the same noises. Facebook. Oh, this one's got Twitter on it. Oh, does this still have Twitter on it? Well, they get rid of it because it's not called that anymore. Oh, they got rid of it, mate. Tetris? Does this have Tetris? No, that's right. It's got crazy eggs. Wow. Tetris. Let's go. Buy the full No! You couldn't give me Tetris? Let's waste one of these precious trial runs. Yeah, go on. Give me the bing bong. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's quick. Whoa. Oh. What? Where'd the music go? Oh, what? I got heaps excited. That music sounded cool. Oh, so the music doesn't even keep playing? That's so crap. Playing Tetris. Great. It's fine. Like, you know, having a poo, hiding from people at work. This would do it. Snake Zenzia. Oh, right. Okay. It's Snake, right? Like, this stupid thing's been coming out with the same crap this whole time. Boy, this can do YouTube. I remember that now. Oh, was this stripped way out? Like, videos? Does it lead me to... Oh... Call me crazy, but is the old one better? Is this old one better? It's way smoother. Like... How? How is this a thing? This ain't the emborkening, like, in real time. Like, even where this is, even these are worse. Even these are worse. What? I was excited, like, oh, I wonder if the YouTube's gonna be better. Because it's, like, low-key fun to try and live out of these full time. But it's worse. Even the camera is worse. Get out. All right, where's the other one? Oh, my gosh, I can't believe I'm gonna be using the same old phone. Not if my Opal isn't any good. Flip fold. Turns out Opal is Australian designed. That's right, only we can make something this uggo. Mate, she's 4G, 105 decibel ringtone. I think this is clearly made for elderly people, but come on, there are people who are younger who want to escape the dystopia of smartphones. It's got a cradle. I remember the last Opal I tried had a cradle. They love that. I don't know why you'd make this design flip though. I mean, I'm glad they have. Ooh, paper, that's good. I like that. I mean, we'll look at that in a second. Oh, it's just like a Nokia. Look, it's got the insertable battery. Wow, what a strange smell this box has. Brick. USB-C Get out of here! Are you kidding me? Nah, now I need to look at it. Are you USB-C? No way! And a headphone jack. This is amazing. My brand new Nug. Oh, I mean, the Nokia didn't feel good either, but is that my McDuck? It is. I love seeing USB-C just straight to these two pathetic little brass pins. The Opal is riding high. It's got Aussie roots and it's USB-C. What about the battery cover? Does it come off easily? Not really. So, okay. I'm keen. I've got good vibes about this. It's kind of uggo, and I kind of like that. I mean, right. Oh, wow, this is really McGoobery looking. Ooh, those are nice. Like, they're soft touch, but they're super clicky. Okay, that's not a great screen. Alrighty. I mean, my brand new Nug. Ooh, quick boot up. And that is a bold font. And wow, it goes right up to the edge, huh? I love it. It's like very, very clear. I mean, hey, I'm going to be blind one day too. We've got a clock. We've got tools. Yeah, going, where's the spanner at? I don't like the dual purpose, like, action keys and colon hang up. Camera. That's where the camera lives? Oh, video mode. Video mode. Wow, it is zoomed in something hard. 320 by 240. What a powerhouse. How do I get it to record? When I press the middle, it just zooms in more. No, zoom out, you muppet. Options. Okay. No, back. No, oh gosh, we're in the file system now. Like, what's record, mate? That doesn't make sense. Okay, so camera, and then capture is in the middle? That makes no sense. Oh, perfect. What kind of it? Black and white, blue, yellow, negative. Yeah, what a mess. I can't figure it out. Bing Bong Owner's Manual. It's a little book for mice. Clock, stopwatch, quick responses, cards. I mean, like, this is not good. The fact that, like, to capture something in the camera, I have to check the manual. Press the 5 key. Friggin'.
Like, there's all these cats now everywhere, mate, and I'm like, this is an issue because, like, they got me hot dogs, mate, but I realise now I've got a cat farm, and, like, but then I realise that, you know, everyone finds free cats, and so now I have cats and no hot dogs, and, like, it's not going well, mate. This camera's struggling pretty bad.
It's not good. It's not good. Wow, what a stupid UI. That's amazing. I mean, this Muppet's already out of the running. Right? What about typing? What about typing? One of your oh dear, I'm so out of practice. Yes. One of your finest sausage rolls, please. That's the formatting because, you know, Nokia's given up. Oh, no, it's got predictive. Dang it, I hate predictive. I had smiley. Oh, my goodness, this is old school. What ecstasy. Oh, and I just realized there's no games of any kind on this. Nothing. Nothing to kill time with. Oh, see, I like old school typing, not predictive, because I use a lot of slang, and if it doesn't know what my slang is, you know, I'm Aussie. We don't make any sense. I hate predictive. Oh no, I think that's SOS. Okay, I shouldn't be pressing that. Well, this is, you know, it's for people who are hard of seeing and really need the most basic thing there is, not for someone looking for a nice dumb phone. And this idiot is noticeably worse than the ancient idiot it's trying to replace that's been through hell and back. That's the emborkening for you, just like profits above everything else. And I never thought they'd start thinning out these kind of phones. So That's really depressing. I'm not very excited for a lot of modern tech, and this is just making it even worse. So the winner is this smashed idiot, because it's better than the new things, which I believe cost more than what this ever did. So, yay. I don't mean to be such a misery guts about the state of tech and things, but it does suck. Well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Big thanks to me floaties, mate. Oh, that's where me vlog is. I'm doing like Kinder eggs and stuff, you know, and Frank there as well if you want to smell that. So thanks so much, mate. I'll see you all next time. There it is. Right there, mate. The first ever Smasnug Galaxy S. There was a Galaxy before this one, but it was just some... No one cares. I mean, the original lab that came out in 2009, I mean, that is the first, like, Android Smasnug phone thing. But that's when Samsung was kind of trying to do their own kind of design language, you know, based on their other phones. Mate, they didn't get traction until they kind of started knocking off iPhones. I mean, when Samsung released this Dorcas, like, this was the iPhone to have. I mean, this has an OLED screen. Even the original Galaxy had an OLED, and you can just tell that this is not OLED. You can see how dark this screen is and how not dark this screen is. That's how you know this ain't OLED. Like, iPhones didn't go OLED for a very, very long time. But the whole idea of, like, touchscreen button. Touchscreen button. There are these extra buttons here. They're like kind of like touch-sensitive ones. And then, you know, having the headphone jack in the top. Oh my gosh, miss that so much. And mate, micro USB. That's how long that nugget's been around for. And look at this. You can close it for reasons that I don't understand. So yeah, the original Galaxy died off pretty quick and the S took over, and they've been the S ever since. Well, they're up to number 24 or something. The fun thing with this lad is that it came out in June 4th, 2010, and like the iPhone 4 came out days later, which was just the big deal, right? It didn't have the OLED screen, but you can see it's nowhere near as light looking as the original 3GS. Phones are still knocking off this like aluminium and glass sandwich to this day, and just the resolution of this screen still looks amazing. Oh, at the time, the Galaxy S was the fastest graphical processing thing in any smartphone, and it was the thinnest as well, if you ignore like the bumpy bit here that it's got. Although complaints were that the GPS in these stunk, and it's a pretty plasticky feeling, especially compared to like the old 4, which feels like a piece of jewelry still. But as of 2013, mate, 25 million Galaxy S's have been sold, and you know, they're still making them today, so it did fine. Oi, what? Look at this. I don't have the instruction manual for it, but Smasnug, they still let you download it. The GTI 9000. Gosh, that sounds sporty. View the electronic version of the user manual, but that's what this is. How good's the iPad 4, huh? DivX, that's right, I could do DivX, which was a big deal for people who cared. Ooh, you can pull the bat out. Oh, those were the old days. I mean, you can never do that with iPhones, but you can. Yes? Hey! Smasnug. Micro SD in, excellent, but I think it only takes really Bork-sized ones. I've only got like 256 cards. And SIM card, we're not putting anything in there. That looks like a space for a second SIM, maybe. How dinkus and tiny the camera used to be. Now there's like 16 lenses on everything. Is that an antenna you could plug into? That looks like an antenna. Oh, that's nice. Makes up for how crap it feels. Do not insert a memory card into the SIM card slot. Don't tell me what to do. Charge the battery, so complicated. Turning it on and off, okay. Proximity sensor and light sensors, fancy gubbins. Oh, internal antenna. Oh, the big bump in the bum is where they put antennas. That's nice. Yeah, this is very interesting. Smasnug's not very good at manuals, even to this very day. It's, yeah, it's just like the copy paste from the engineering department. So, we got Junhoon Choi's lab manager's signature. Well, that's it. Thank you, Smasnug. Well, I want to see if it fires up. I do have a backup one of these, but it's like a GTI 9001 or something. It turns out there's like a lot of different ones of this, but this one's meant to be an actual original. Let's put that stinky power in it. There we go. Oh, oh, yes. That screen isn't very high res. I mean, the OLED is nice, but it's not high res. Really? Half a bat? I'm gonna suggest that you're lying. Well, I'm just gonna hold the power button. Whoop. Come on, my baby. Come on, my nugget. Turn on for me, please, now. Oh, yeah, oh, it is a 9000. Sick, mate, sick. First ever Galaxy S, mate. Yep. Ooh. That doesn't, no, that didn't look good. Sorry, that was like 10 frames a second right there. Yep. I do like the S logo. Oh, yay! It works! Media scanner running. Well, I didn't ask you to do that. So, I mean, we're just gonna swipe glass to unlock. Totally knocking off Apple, who, like, they did invent that. Soz. Yeah, that's not very smooth. What? Optus Zoo? Ew, this is an Optus phone, which means it's more likely Aussie, I guess. But Optus, get your data stolen. Does it? Hang on, let's get on the Wi-Fi. Oh, okay. I mean, I like this scrolling background. Apps. Okay. Ooh, a calculator. It's more high tech than nearly any iPad that's ever come out. It scrolls pretty good. It's a little has your dad, but it's okay. Can we daily briefing? What are you, my boss? FM radio. Games. It looks like some sort of Atari thing. Where's the settings, man? Oh, goody. It's just why? Really? Why? Smasnug. What can you actually? Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's doughy. We're actually on the Wi-Fi. Let's lose our data on Optus. Yep. Come on. Optus? Come on, Optus. Don't tell me this app's out of date by nearly 10 years. Sure. Oh, I do not have an Optus account. I don't know why you'd want one. App Store. What? Oh. Probably because the servers don't stink and exist anymore. Come on, TubeU. Go! Wow, this is old school looking. No, there's nothing wrong with the network. Come on, let me. Yep, no, it's fine. Just let me. You're making me angry. Browser, mate. I mean, daily briefing. What the stink is this? Add a city. Yeah, go on. Adelaide. Excellent. Oh, so everything's unavailable. Can we get copyright matched on the FM? You know, the earphones, I got a Apple Dingus ones, and they'll have to do because I believe it uses this as the antenna. Yeah, like, find me anything. 2, 3. Ooh, wow. It's finally got. Ooh, okay. Good. 90.7, some sort of radio. Oh, it's Fresh 92. Okay, yeah. I don't listen. Wow, this sounds good. Oh, that one's static. I know what I need to do.
Power on. Bluetooth mode. That auxiliary mode.
Yeah, interrupted you there. Hey, saying battery low? Because I don't care.
What you need, located in the West, they have a range of
This is an ad. Oh no, there's ads. The FM radio totally works. Be quiet. That's fine, thank you. I mean, radio is full of ads. You got to wait for actually something decent to come on, but you know, it's content that you can just tune into and listen to, so that's pretty neat. Where's the browser? Is this the browser? Yep. No, please don't. Search the web, mate, for... Wait, no. Carrots. That's good enough spelling. There you go. It even corrected me. It loaded pretty good. It's 41 calories in a carrot. How is there fat in a carrot? What? Yeah, what are the benefits of eating carrots? They're high rich in vitamins and minerals and fiber. Can you eat them every day? I can have them every day. This is why the internet's kind of a mess, because you can get a first-gen Galaxy and then just leave comments on the internet on things. You know what I mean? Let's get to YouTube already. Let's see if it can play videos and leave terrible comments on the videos. 8th of October 2009? What? Why isn't that updated? There it goes. Oh, no. Android 4? What has this got? Can this update? That's not one of Android's strong points, getting updates. But like 2.2? Oof. Is that what we got? This is Android 2. Well, the answer is no. Mate, we can take a voice recording though, can't we?
For this one time, mate, I wanted to revolutionise the market of microwavable sausage rolls. Otherwise, no one's actually like trying to sell to people like me, mate, who actually don't own any material possessions, including a microwave. So, mate, what if you bundled microwavable sausage rolls with a microwave, mate? But it turns out the starting price of such a bundle is about $200, and then like we come round full circle, mate, and it's like I can't actually afford it despite it being made for someone like me. Can I borrow your microwave for a few years?
Wow, that microphone sounds like junk. Oh, the tradition of terrible microphones has never changed. What about the camera? Does the battery work? Come on. Oh, it does. Oh, I'm not going to waste time.
So, mate, I found a way to make my microwavable sausage roll dreams come true, where it comes with a free microwave, which is that I steal the microwaves and then, like, give them away. So it'd be like a microwave and a sausage roll for like $2.80. It's fully sick. Can I zoom in on this? I can, mate. This is fully sick. And like, I can't see how any problems can arise from just taking microwaves to bundle with sausage rolls. I think I'm going to jail.
Oi, that camera's alright. The microphone is hideous. But yeah, I mean, 5 megapixel camera. It was the beginning of the cromulent pocketable camera days. Wow. Alright, we gotta finish on the games. Oh no! Oh, it's not bundled in! Oh, it's just a web link, Smasnug, you jerk! Ah, dang it! Oh, that sucks! Oh, I'm heaps mad. Mobile TV. Oh, everything's a friggin'... Alright, this was very forward looking, where everything's just a web browser and borderline subscription, so down the line nothing frickin' works. Think free Office. Oh, this is probably the most fun thing that this thing's got on it. Activate now. No. Oh, oh, nothing works anymore. This is what everything's gonna be like when it gets old. It just won't work because there's actually nothing on the phone.
Oh my gosh, mate, we nearly finished the video without listening to the stinking ringtones. Would it? That's so 2010s. That's weird. Yeah. Wow, that doesn't sound very good. That's 2010s. Yeah, cool, thanks. I'm fine with it. Ooh! Oh, that sucks. I thought there'd be another chord. Oh, it's the music that dogs, while they're outside having a poo first thing in the morning, listen to. That's nice. It's sick. Terminated. Oh! It's like corn! Terrible twos. It's certainly terrible. Right? Oh God. No, I don't like it. Most of these are a bit of a bummer, I'm just gonna be honest. Well, that was worth waiting for.
Well, that's how the cookie crumble. That's how the sausage roll. And yeah, this was the beginning of like every stinking thing in your pocket just being a rectangle with a screen on it, and it just shows you social medias. Well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Oi, cheers to me floaties. Mate, I've got new video series there. 4 times a week there's actual extra videos for floaties, right? 2 of them are Kinder Egg things, opening Kinder Eggs, and the other 2 are doing like old car review things, which is fun to watch, mate. And you know, there's Frank there, and my vlog. And you know, mate, like I'll see you all, I'll see you all next time.
Boo boo boo, cute snow. Hello, Miss Poopy Poop. It's a Frankie Frank. Hello, Miss Frank. Happy the Miss Frank. Cutie the snooty who ignore me. Frank. Oh no, I didn't charge her this morning. Oh, sorry, Frank. That's my fault. You're gone.
Dependable, well-made technology designed to last years and years. Although not really, it didn't work when I got it. Oh, check out James's channel to see it get fixed. Yes, I have been complaining a lot about modern tech at the moment. I mean, it's because everything does kind of stink. Like, we're all kind of low-key being robbed, while also everything being more expensive and worse. I'm complaining already. All right, I'm gonna stop. Precious Steam Deck OLED, got this in Canada last year. Please help, the year's moving too quickly. This thing gets a lot of use. I'm just going to get it out, come on. I played so much Baldur's Gate on this thing, it totally does it. It was really fun, like making progress on my actual gaming PC and then just continuing on this casually, and I loved it. I sunk hours of this game through this thing. It still kind of has the new smell as it kind of blows out of it, which is both nostalgic and smelly. The screen's killer. I mean, it's not ultra high res, but it just doesn't really need to be at this size, I guess. Good old Baldur's Gate. Such a good game. Oh, look, it's like at the end of the game. Mate, graphically for a handheld, it ain't bad at all. Honestly, I'm just a total loser and I still play Skyrim. I mean, it's a game that Bethesda almost finished. This thing is a Skyrim beast. This runs so good. My character's so overpowered that I just don't run out of magic anymore. All these people were once my foes. Still enjoying this. Like, it's great. Love it. Thank you, Steam Deck. Please make a desktop version of this OS. Very good case, too. That's really helped with, like, just dragging around with me all the time. Yamaha audio desks, like specifically these little AG06s. I've had one of these for about 7 years. My Empire has always run out one of these. One of these is currently being used for my Shure mic right this second. No stupid app. You make your adjustments right here. I mean, compression and whatnot is pretty basic. I love that you can plug in anything and just have it recorded via USB, and you can just run straight out of this. You don't need the 5-volt, but that's if you want to use it out in the field or something, doing small gigs. Jeez, like a venue could be using this. Look at the output. Some monitors, headphones, like freaking great. Love these. And now they've got USB-C ones as well. I'm quite the Yamaha stooge. Like, big fan, mate. Well, it's technically tech that hasn't let me down. In fact, the absolute opposite. My Nissan Leaf, right? It's like 2017, got it used, and when I told Garbage Time, you know, my car channel, peeps are like, you've made a huge mistake. You shouldn't have done that. It's like the first gen, like, lithium car, basically. It's pathetic. It let you down. You've just wasted your money. No. That thing is amazing. It's like a silent Toyota Corolla. It has rescued two of my mates, one whose Golf, like the gearbox exploded, and the second who's just in limbo with car insurance just due to like a little accident. It's a freaking superstar. Like the battery's tiny. It's like 100 miles, 160 kilometers. That's not a lot, but it's not because it's inefficient. It's just got a tiny little wee battery. And so it charges super quick. Like plug it in overnight, you just wake up to a full tank every morning. It's dead quiet. It's got heaps of power, will spin for days. It's a great size. It's not super wide. You can fit heaps of junk and whatever in it. And it would be up to its third oil change at this point. There are no spark plugs, no air filters, no oil changes, none of that crap, no gearboxes. It's just simple and go. And the interior has physical controls, so, you know, take that, modern cars. No one's really heard of it on my car channel because there's nothing to report. It's fantastic. I love the car. It's so good.
Well, mate, we're nugging in the Leaf, and, like, listen. You just silently zoot around. It's amazing. It's amazing.
These things, M-powered Apple whatevers, doesn't matter. It's a MacBook Air or one of the studios or the big Chungus MacBook Pro. I've always worked out of a laptop. I love the portability and just being able to just work in different locations. It's how I got started in YouTubing, was the versatility of laptops and my ability just to work wherever I happen to be at the time. And laptops, whether they PC or like Mac, Windows, whatever, they always just blow so much heat, just all the time. These M things, it's unbelievable. I've never heard the fans. This is my M1 from years back. I do have an M3 now, just because this guy kind of earned a rest. Like, check out the scratches and it's kicked around. This thing ran my whole Empire for years. And honestly, it still does its 4K 60 editing job just fine. It's now the backup machine, which is such a good thing to have. You know, I've got the M3, like the new crazy whatever, and it's just overkill for my peanut operation. I'm not going to edit more than 4K 60. I don't do 3D editing and graphics and whatnot. But my goodness, how hard these benchmark. And I have no joke. I have filmed, uploaded, edited, exported, and then even up onto YouTube all on a single battery. A single battery. Right? The old Intel Max, which were way too thin. That's why they got super hot. But I do have modern PC laptop, and like, they just dump so much heat. They just dump so much electricity. You know, you'd need 4 or 5 batteries to do any of these sort of jobs. This thing's amazing. And jokes on Apple, I think that M3 might be my last ever Mac. I'm going to drive that thing until it just doesn't work anymore. Because honestly, it's not a bottleneck for me anymore, like the exporting time of videos. My next thing is just going to be Linux. All behind the scenes, all my computers to change to Linux, and I'm just going to wait out for these Macs to give up, and then I'm going to bow out. Honest, yeah, I mean, yeah, all the big major tech people have just got a few pooey skid marks I'm just not a big fan of. But these haven't let me down. They've done the opposite. They've been incredible. Let's end with a weird one. Dyson fans, yeah, but for horrifically expensive things. Yeah, I got a couple of them, and they've been great. They honestly have, and mainly because of just how little electricity they use. It's like 4 watts or something to then like have air moving that's filtered with a computer screen telling you what the air's all about. They're not particularly quiet, even on their lowest settings, but they just sip electricity. And someone who's got solar, I love that. Here at the studio, I'm in like an industrial dump hole area. It's really interesting to see that like overnight, like there were lots of particles in the air from my neighbors making stuff, gross stuff more likely, or burning things. And so actually knowing what's in the air and whatnot, and they're so sensitive to VOCs, volatile organic compounds, whatnot, that like a glass of wine in the house will trigger. It's like a physical subscription because you're going to be buying filters for this thing for the rest of the days, but you can get third-party ones which are way, way, way cheaper. So, you know, that's a thing. But yeah, it's nice having air moving in the house. They've got carbon filters in them. That's how you get rid of smells, by the way. That's a smell filter, is carbon filters, right? Carbon's very reactive. Smells are chemicals. Chemicals bond to carbon. Traps the poo smells. Frank's got her own carbon filter in her bedroom. They're just really stupidly expensive to get your hands on one of them to start with. But hey, if you see one secondhand and it just says no filters in it, well, just get some third-party filters and have a party. A clean air party. Being in my 30s has made me unfun. There is a lot more tech that I'm absolutely depending on and using all the time and works absolutely great. It's all vintage crap, like CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, you know, physical games, honest, like. But that's not what you wanted to hear about, you know? I use a Nokia flip phone, Linux, and these as a watch. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, shoot, thanks for your floaties, mate. Like $2.80. I'm actually just started a Kinder Egg series where twice a week, you heard me, twice a week, I'm opening Kinder Eggs in hopes of actually getting all the toys. And on the Garbage Time Float Plane extra section, mate, I'm doing it twice a week as well. So much extra content. I'm watching old car review videos from like the 90s and 80s. It's a ride. And, you know, and Frank's stinking up there as well. And you can actually go into the settings and turn off notifications for the other crap that I make if you're not interested. And, you know, mate, like, I'll see you all next time.
It's official, it's a bit dim, but you'll be able to see it. That's a pretzel Frank. That's an official pretzel Frank. There's a rat in there, so I'm not gonna bother her, but congratulations, Frank, on being a pretzel.
Get stuffed, Apple, and especially Microsoft, right? You know why? I'm turning into a penguin. Yeah, mate, for the most part, I've jumped over to Linux. I keep whinging all the time how there's a lot of modern tech stuff that I really just don't like at all. But yeah, I complain a lot about it, so much to the point where some people swear that I hate capitalism, but I can't help be offended when a company makes billions every 3 months and then goes, oh, we gotta raise our prices because it's tough out there, isn't it? And the snarky response I get is like, well, if you don't like it, then don't buy it. That's an excellent idea. Personally, I can't stand Windows. Everyone calls me an Apple stooge because of this, like, stupid iPad. Never mind that it's in such poor conditions because I keep, you know, one gritting nuggets on it. Wah! See, look at the duck particles, you know? My first ever lick of the internet back in the late 90s was on an iMac because that's what the schools had. But our first home computer, Windows 98, we moved to XP. Our school had XP. Then I survived Vista by reinstalling XP because Vista's garbage. I love reading comments saying it's not that bad. Well, it was, which is why it's got that reputation. And then 7, the best Windows that ever came out. No stupid logins, no forced like updates. It was just an OS. And then 8 happened, which is when I jumped out. I went Mac because I couldn't stand Windows anymore. I wasn't some sort of Apple absolutist or something. I just couldn't do the Windies anymore. And sorry to say, 10 is nowhere near as good as 7, right? And 11 is just bottom of the pits of misery. 10 is when all the force ads were happening. 10 is when like I couldn't control updates. I had a drum stream in 20 minutes. 30-minute update and you can't stop it. But really, those ads, that's so offensive. Ads in an operating system that you've paid for from a company that earns ridiculous amounts of money is so offensive. I still had a Windows 10 gaming machine at this point, but what ended it was just Windows 11, the Copilot rubbish, the push for AI, and then seeing the whole world get brought to its knees through Windows. Technically not Windows' fault, but well. Tough luck, buddy. Oi, Apple ain't squeaky clean. Like, they're having data leak issues. And that seems to be the new big thing nowadays is data. It's like the new gold to people. And in the same way that a capital investor would like pull their money out if the market was getting rough, I feel that way with my data, which is why I'm going Linux. When I told people that I'm going Linux, like, it's going to be a nightmare. It's going to be so much work. You got to be like typing like script all the time. Things won't work magically. And I'm here to report they are right. They are absolutely right. There hasn't been fun. This has been very frustrating. The thing is, there's two sides to Linux, right? There's a really friendly, easy side, and then there's just a really scary side. And like to get Linux onto a computer, it's so easy. You just need like a sacrificial flash drive, right? You download the ISO. I use Ubuntu. That's the other thing is like there's lots of different like versions of Linux that you can get. Ubuntu to me just seems like the safest. I'm just really unbrave. I just want a computer that works. You need to like burn it or etch it to the flash drive. You can't just drag and drop it on there. So I use Balena Etcher, so then you kind of like etch it onto this flash drive. Then on your computer, you got to get into your BIOS. You press like F12 or, depending on it. You'll see it when it flashes up on the screen. And then you just ask the computer to talk to the flash drive first. And then off you go, you're installing Linux. And in no time, you're going to be on the desktop and you're going to be able to double click on Firefox and search up potato juice. I got the confidence to really jump into Linux after the Steam Deck. The fact that it's got like a desktop mode and it's just a computer. It's fine. It's got everything you need, like keyboard and mouse straight into it and the external display. I've happily lived out of this, and that's what really inspired me to have a good old go at it. So Ubuntu I find is really good at just putting together what you need just to get it going and working. Once you need more from that, it's like a lot of things have like a curve, like the learning curve, like as you want more from it, it gets harder. Well, Linux is more like this. It's a learning cliff. And you go, dum 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 dum. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's called Terminal. This is like the lifeblood of Linux. Like you want to do nearly anything like that's beyond just browsing the internet, you're going to be in Terminal and you've got to learn how to like do script and whatnot. And to people who've lived and grown up with this and work with it professionally, I've got friends who work with Linux professionally. They're all like abbreviations. It all makes sense. It's like, you can browse your entire computer in Terminal, find JPEGs and videos, whatever. But to me, it is so complicated. I hate it. I just want a graphical user interface, just point and click mouse. And it's fun when the really hardcore Linux people go like, no way, mate, Terminal for life. That's the best. I didn't understand that until I got a demo from like an actual Linux pro who, while they were like clacking away in Terminal, were describing what was happening. Example, you want to install VLC. It's such a good video playing program, right? So you go to the Google or whatever crappy search thing that doesn't find anything for you anymore. You type in VLC download. You skip the first 4 options because it's all just Temu sponsored ad. Then you go up to downloads and then you find your version. You double click that and you click, now you're downloading it. Well, in Terminal, you can basically type the equivalent of download from server location. Bang. Done. You've got it. And it blew me away. Like, you just see text going across the screen. They're working at lightning speeds. Although the difference is that with a graphical user interface and menus and clicking along, I can find something that I don't know exactly what I need. I know I need VLC, but I don't know what the latest version is. Whereas with the Terminal version, you need to know exactly what you're looking for, and I never do. And another thing is that you got to check off every single thing, like putting a new drive in the computer, right? And you format it, you partition it, whatever. You go to drag something in it and go, you can't put stuff on this. You don't have permission. You have to manually go in and enable permissions for every single little thing. Everything has a check and balance. To casual PC users, it's a nightmare. It is so... If you're not used to it, it's difficult. I know all the Linux people are just writhing in their chairs going, you just don't get it. So I've quit Linux because it's hard and difficult and it's nowhere near as easy as whatever mainstream things that most people use. No, I'm staying. I'm here for keeps. The big thing is that there's just so many data leaks. So many big companies are just completely untrustworthy. I don't trust Apple as far as I can throw them. My old Dankmas Simpsons remix thing, like people are like, oh, why don't you redo like all your ancient ones and put a new spin on them? It's like, I would, except iCloud ate them all. Years ago, I spoke to the engineers, everything. They never figured it out. I lost all of it. And I'm sick of paying subscriptions. I've actually ripped out all my data out of Dropbox, out of iCloud, every location, and I've built Linux storage boxes. They're not NASs, they're not on the network, but they've got whole banks of drives living inside of them where I back up everything in duplicate with 2 boxes in 2 different locations, one at work, one at home. I've made my own storage basically. It's fussier. I have to manually do it because I don't want them on the network. I know that's really fussy and probably paranoid to hardcore users, but this is a peanut operation compared to giant companies and whatnot. But I'm kissing convenience goodbye. I just want control. And so with Linux, with all these checks and balances and things, that means if anyone tries to compromise your system, they gotta go through all the hoops all the same way. I mean, my analogy is like, it'd be so much easier here at work if I didn't have gates or roller doors and I just pulled straight in and walked straight to my office with nothing in my way. Except nothing would be there overnight because everyone would just run in and take it all. Instead, you got to wait for the gates open. You got to wait for roller doors to go up. You got to get your keys out to unlock the thing. You got to remember the passcode for the alarms and things. That's Linux. That's the difference, and that's how I'm treating it. Like, every year computers are just getting more compromised. Hackers are getting better and better. They've just got amazing equipment to work with, and lazy companies that just go, well, securing data doesn't really help with our profits. I mean, my gaming rig is on Linux. Like, when you watch me play like millions of sprites on a thing at once on my gaming channel, that was on Linux. But then alternatively, I can't capture footage easily on it because for some reason there's some phantom display that has just a problem with the NVIDIA drivers, and it's borking the Elgato syncing up with it, and the freaking fix is to go into terminal and like really adjust Linux. Gaming on Linux does work for the most part thanks to Wine and Proton, but anti-cheat doesn't work. And so there's a lot of online multiplayer games that everyone loves and wants to play that just doesn't work on Linux yet, because my understanding is that anti-cheat is kind of like malware because it gets right into the system, and then like Linux doesn't want that. That's why it's more secure, because it doesn't like that. So it'd be interesting how they solve it at some point. But on the word of like, well, is Linux going to be completely mainstream given how like miserable Windows is and whatnot? No, not until SteamOS is just something that you can download and put on your computer instead of Windows. SteamOS has got like barriers. It stops you going too far. It resets stuff when you do a reboot, because you can bork a Linux machine really, really bad. It's ultimate control, but I don't want that much control. I just want security. But with a few decades under my belt and just seeing where a lot of tech's going, I don't mind losing all convenience if I can just control this thing for the most part. I do edit my videos on MacBooks, but nothing personal anymore. I've actually got a laptop. That's what I use at home, is a Linux laptop, a gaming one. It gets hot as heck, but I've put like 3 terabytes worth of SSD in it. It game's freaking awesome if you ask me. And when my MacBook Pro finally cacks it, that's when I'm finally just going to use DaVinci Resolve on Linux. So yeah, Linux, depending what you want from it, it's amazing. If you just want something easy you can slip in and out of, no, don't, no. Unless you just want a web browser, then it's perfect. Think of how many computers you've got that's all you do on it. It runs faster on Linux. I had computers that were slow stodgers on Windows 11, jumped them onto Ubuntu, I could daily drive them like it was nothing. I'm sure you got an old ancient computer out there that can run Ubuntu, and if you just want to practice on it, do it. You'll be blown away how cromulent Linux really can be. Until it goes wrong, in which case you're kind of doomed. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Cheers, floaties. Oi, $2.80. You get 2 extra DankPod things a week. I'm opening up Kinder eggs. It's super fun. I've even got 2 garbage time videos looking at retro car reviews and things. There's Frank stuff as well. You can donate $1 for Frank picks if you don't really care about any of that. But anyways, mate, you know what? I'll see you all next time.
Frank's just had the biggest rat she's had in a little while. And look at this. Look, she's under a warm spot. Look at this happy donut. She's in a food coma. Food coma.